Hi.
How's it going?
How's it going?
Good. Sad I had to leave early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like I don't know what we're gonna do. We still
What are
have
we gonna?
a solid plan, and there's a lot riding on this.
There's not a lot writing on this. Gary will find a way out to make the universe still exist, but we don't.
Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'm done, you guys.
Oh, that makes sense.
Probably, but
Yeah.
I want it to be realistic, so
Wait,
I'm gonna tell myself the pressure's on.
if this universe dies, does Thursday also die?
Nope, that's a different plane of existence. So, and we don't know where in time that happens, so I'll put that somewhere.
Wow.
Same universe though, so
Yeah.
well,
It'll be like, well, I guess this is happening way back when.
yeah, way.
Wow. Or maybe it splits. Like the planes don't actually go away. It just splits from our reality. Man, I don't know what we're gonna do either.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
like,
know.
Garrett and I will find a way to explain Thursday away. And whatever, I guess I mean, it'd be like, what are we doing in this campaign afterwards if we destroy everything? Garrett gets to make a whole new world.
Whoa, that could be cool. Could be. I don't know. What kind of world do you think you would make?
He just builds the same one again.
Like we stopped playing Dungeons and Dragons. It's something else entirely.
Oh man. I don't know. We've been
That'd be
playing
pretty
for 4 years now or so. So him even longer. They've been playing on Thursday longer.
Yeah, since 2017.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's weird. When we started playing at school, I just made up this world. I don't know. I was like, I'm piece by piece, right? But then we decided to split DMing, and then we each just took over from where the other one left off. So then Toby added a bunch, and then we sort of came back around. So yeah, it's been a long time in the making. So let's not fuck it up. I'm less worried about the universe and more worried about Callum. So
Wait, why is Callum in trouble right now?
We don't know where he is. We don't know what he did when he went in that room.
I mean, we know what he did. It's just a matter of what happened after.
Well, I feel like Alice is kind of not that upset if he. I don't know. Alice doesn't have the best relationship with him.
Yeah, but who will hit on all the girls if Callum's not around?
You.
I guess Milo can do that.
Milo doesn't have a girlfriend anymore.
That's true. Yeah.
Well,
Milo
isn't what's her face your girlfriend, the one that like you only have to have 2 with, or was that Callum?
I don't know.
I don't think he's her.
Somebody had somebody that you only have to have 2, and then you become your beloved with just 2.
Should find out.
Yeah.
Maybe I have already.
That was Maud.
Although I have a few beloveds.
Right. I just don't remember who it was with Maud either.
Yeah, Callum.
Oh, Callum. Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
That's the only reason he passed that stupid class, right?
He didn't pass. Enzo.
Oh,
was the
he
only
didn't
one who
pass that one? Oh, and so, okay.
Enzo was the only one who passed, and it was because he got dusty.
Dusty. Yeah, he got the fucking...
Because I think Callum didn't have an enemy, and I was like, well, that's easy. You should have done
that's
something
really
for that.
easy. Just start a fight with somebody.
Are we even going to class anymore? I don't remember the last time I rolled for class.
Well, it's Saturday right now.
Still?
Well, we did a weekend, and then we went back in time, and we're doing the weekend again. So
it's
like
infinite weekend. Saturday morning.
And then it's like your winter break week. So.
Oh, okay.
Right.
That's wild.
Okay. We may have full attendance tonight for a bit.
Yeah.
Say.
I am so glad Toby is here for Samily.
Yeah, she keeps saying that we might have to kill Samily's dad, so...
Yeah, that's my solution.
Oh.
That's what I think we should do, but...
I think we should
probably
kill Milo's mom, and then we just never, ever go through this timeline, and nobody ever figures out the frequency, and we're all good.
Yeah, we should just murder all the parents. Like, what
no.
Do not touch Chris's parents.
Yeah. Fran has survived so much.
Everyone else's parents already got killed, actually, so it's only fair that Samly and Milo get that treatment.
It's true.
Milo's did die.
It did, yeah.
She was one of the first.
True.
All right, team.
I wonder if everyone else got sucked back in time too, though. Like, everyone got sucked into that stuff.
Well, it's not that they got sucked back in time. We're the only ones that went back, and we're just reliving it.
Only Enzo knows what really happened.
Yep.
Yeah, that's very sad piece.
In a sense.
Okay, we got critical mass here, so I think we got to take advantage of however long Walter's here and Garrett are going. So let's give it a test and see if this initiative tracker is actually working now.
Oh my god.
We are starting off in combat. as y'all are running into House Downing as Blackthorn has emerged from the room to see Milo and Alice confronting her. She is trying to leave, and you are stopping her.
Do we have tokens, or because we're just on the city map?
Great.
We do
Yep.
like a
You are
really
here.
speedy recap of what happened last week.
Nope. No recap.
okay.
Can you tell
So
us
we're
the last-
we're about to
30
fight.
It's
Black.
really complicated, so oh, I should probably get out of
just
this
tell us
mode.
like why we're entering combat again.
Hey, it worked.
Okay, we are in the Downing residence. We theorized that Miss Blackthorn was going here to take a tuning fork that could get her to the
right.
Spacer's base from Alice's father, Downing.
I remember that.
And Callum went into the room so that specifically so that the unseen servant could go in without causing
And-
suspicion. And he stayed and faded to black. And
Yeah,
now we
maybe,
don't know where he is.
He faded to too much blood.
Yeah.
My initiative did not
Weird.
work.
Did I ever
Try refreshing one, like either your your D&D Beyond page or Roll20 or both. Or close your browser and reopen. Like it works. You just gotta update it.
Mine like gives me an error when I launch it, but it still works.
Mine did not work, and I selected my token.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But anyway,
Yeah,
so
so I think you guys need to refresh or something because, like I said, that fix did go out. It's just a matter of you need to get it or apply it or something.
so yeah, Callum went in here and now seems to be missing. So
But we all went in after.
Well, some of us were waiting outside.
I'll
mhm.
get Krista and Milo in there for now.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
Does yours work, Clark?
He's muted one way or another.
Oh, I'll take that roll. Dang it. It still's not putting me in. It doesn't work.
Oh, you're in though. It's all good.
Oh, I'm in. Oh, okay.
You put you in manually and you just have to edit the number.
Figure that out later. She rolled poor initiative. Okay, so that's good for you guys. Okay. As we hop to Callum's location is unknown. Alice and Milo are at the top of the stairs. Bella, Samly, Enzo, and Chris are at the bottom of the stairs in the house, charging up. Hopefully everybody can see their token. And we'll kick it off with Milo as Blackthorn. She doesn't look hostile, but you guys are the ones who look hostile trying to stop her from getting out of here. So what are you going to do?
Tell us where Callum went, or you don't leave this room alive.
Okay. She goes, yeah, what would she say to that? Roll an intimidation check.
Oh, come on, be good. I'm just too short.
And a
She
student.
says, well, now Alice's daddy wouldn't be that happy to see me dead in his bedroom, would he? Pff, get out of my way.
No. And I will hold an attack in case she tries to get past. Can I do that? Okay.
You can, yeah. Alrighty, Samly, over to you. As you heard, the trigger phrase that brought you in here was, everything's totally fine.
From Alice.
Right. An incredibly suspicious phrase.
Yep.
Claire's here too. I forgot about Claire.
And
Yeah.
sorry, where am I hearing Milo talking from?
Up these stairs.
I'll head to where Milo is.
Okay, so, yep. As you make it to the top of the stairs, you make it here.
Oh, still no Milo. All right, well, guess I'll
You do see an open door
yeah,
down the way.
I'll move and then I will also dash. Oh, there everyone is. All right. Hello, I made it. Oh, look at that. You know what? Actually, I'll stand here by the door so she can't go out. And yeah, that's my move and dash, so I'm done.
Alrighty. Clark, you with us?
You're still muted one way or another.
Yeah. No, I am.
Okay.
I am. Yeah,
Okay.
just back from
Give me
Awesome.
probably the most important check of your life. Roll me a death saving throw.
Oh fuck.
Oh Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
What?
We don't even see him either, so
Oh man, she fucking cast invisibility or some shit on him.
That'd be a wild way.
Wow.
Please
yeah.
pass, Clark.
Wow.
Like, don't fucking fail this, by the way. Like, come
or
on.
he's like under the
Yeah.
covers in the bed or something.
Log in.
Oh, log in. Oh, you didn't think you'd have to. You didn't think you'd have to roll one, eh?
The fade to black was that good, apparently.
Fade to black in more ways than one.
Definitely went with the smile on my face.
At least she's good, I guess.
Yeah, right.
Fade to black though.
I can see, by the way.
Okay. Good. Then let's see this death saving throw. Please roll well.
Yeah. Oh, I'll just do it.
Okay,
Shit.
Wasn't
That's-
fun.
it's not
That was
good.
real
True.
close.
Oh,
It's not good. dude.
That's close.
Alice, over to you.
I think she's gonna ask, "Where's the tuning fork?"
That's none of your business, darling. Mommy said so.
I hate her.
I'm gonna magic missile.
That's strange. That's strange.
Well, did you want me to roll initiative, or is it just at the end of the turn? By the way.
I already rolled for you.
Oh, well, look at you go. Thanks, brother.
Got you.
Wow.
Okay. Well,
Okay, 9. That happens.
Is she concentrating on anything?
No, she's not a spellcaster.
I have to ask.
as Alice isn't playing around right now, I'm gonna go and drop kick her.
Okay.
Down the stairs.
Second. And miss and stand back up.
She says, "Oh, that was cute." Anything else for Alice?
I don't know. Is that next to her? I don't know. Whatever.
Sure.
I'm in the doorway.
Okay. Krista, I think I didn't have the order correct, but you had an 18.
yeah, I did. That was my first roll. That's okay.
No, let's go to you now.
Yeah, I guess she'll go up the stairs near the commotion.
Okay.
Cool. And then yeah, probably move and dash to come over here.
Oh, blessing.
Enzo, over to you.
I think Enzo is gonna just like push past and look.
Sorry, say again.
Callum. Gonna look for Callum.
Where?
I don't really know. Like, where is that? Is it stairs in front of me there?
I'm not sure Enzo has the information that Callum is in danger at this point. We could say that.
Okay. Then no, that's
potentially-
fair then. That's fair.
Potentially, you've overheard them both, you've overheard Milo say, "Where's Callum?" So maybe he hears that in this moment. So it could be like, okay, we don't know where Callum is. So you could look for him if you wanted to, but I think you gotta tell me where you're gonna look.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to push into the room, and then
Upstairs.
yeah, wherever they were.
So
Upstairs,
they
I
were
guess,
they were
sorry.
upstairs. So you're right now on the main floor.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was upstairs. Okay, then yeah, I'm trying to push past into the room and look for Callum. I don't know, under the bed.
Okay. So you go up the stairs and you make it here. Oh,
Thank
I
you.
brought everybody.
Oh man.
Okay, I mean, I'll follow Carissa. I can get to here with my move, and then I guess I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I have 35 feet of movement, so I'll go here and then. Okay, I'll end up here. Sorry.
Okay. Speedy Enzo. Yeah, as she sees you enter and goes, "Oh, hello, darling. Anything else for you?"
I think I would just be like, "Where's Callum?"
Yeah, she just smiles.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
over to her. What can she do?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. She's terrified with fear. Right.
So she's gonna say, "Well, it's been fun, dears, but I've got a date with your dad," and she's going to disengage as a bonus action, and just walk.
Wait, I held an attack. Can I now attack her?
So you can now attack her.
Oh, she's so done. Maybe. Yeah, I've got B sharp going. And I'm definitely gonna hopefully hit.
Yeah,
Is that
16 hits.
Okay. Well, there's this, and then I'm definitely activating it,
Okay.
or whatever that is. Oh shoot. I always forget how to activate. Let's see. I have to roll this. And if it's not good,
Oh
So,
no!
I guess
Oh no!
That's not good.
Oh.
Oh,
Something
uh,
bad.
I think Milo might kill himself right here.
Okay.
no.
So your attack hits. So your attack does hit.
Okay.
And you do have sneak attack because you're flanking. So you do get the 11 damage onto her as you stab her. You activate B sharp. And it actually launches a B flat as you hear B sharp in your head go, "Oh fuck, Milo!" As you take 13 damage.
That was
You
rough.
Like that the music just kicked
It's
in.
like, 'cause, yeah,
Yeah, nice.
that's for their side.
Yeah. This is Blackthorn's music in her head right now.
Can I second hand, like B sharp is one-handed weapon, right? And I can use my bonus action to attack with the other offhand.
Not as a reaction.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, since you held your
It's not your
action,
turn.
you only get one. I know it's
okay.
kind of lame. That's the downside of holding it.
that's fine. This is fun.
Okay, so she takes the damage. and she sees what happens, and she goes, "Oh, you want to play it that way then? Well, let's have some fun." And she's
Okay.
going to change what she was going to do, and she's going to attack you, Milo.
I'm
Oh.
an AC 15.
Actually, no, she's not. She's going to cast
Oh,
mirror image on herself. I lied. She is a spellcaster.
Okay.
As she splits into 4 of herself, and let me.
Hey, that's only cool when I do it.
As she continues to walk over here.
You mean the
Ah.
hero specifically? But...
Get away from Krista.
Oh, hi.
we gotta find.
Who are you? You're cute.
Oh, thank you.
As that's it for her. Bella, over to you.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go up the stairs.
Okay.
And I see Blackthorn there. Yeah, I'm gonna go right here.
Right with Samily?
I'm just standing in the doorway. I don't think I'm sharing a space or anything.
Oh,
Samily's in the doorway.
Samily's right there.
Oh, not according to my screen, but I'll back. I'm gonna cast command on Lady Blackthorn, and I'm gonna say grovel.
Okay.
That way, at least we get a chance to do something next round.
Hopefully.
Walter, we're getting a bit of feedback just from your end, I think.
From my end?
Yeah.
Just a wee bit.
What's the save? Whiz?
Yes.
And that's a fail. So
So on
she-
her turn, she needs to spend her turn groveling.
Yeah. So all 4 of her seem to do that. Okay. Anything else for Bella?
No.
I do have a quick question. On the actual command spell, it says that for grovel, the target falls prone. So is she prone right now?
I think it does. It,
It
happen
still
on
has
her
to be done
turn?
on her turn, yeah.
So next turn she will be.
Okay.
Okay. Milo, over to you.
Oh man. Okay. Well, can't do a whole lot, but I can't attack her again. So I guess I walk up to her and I just use regular old B sharp on her.
Okay. Fucking get it together, Milo.
Yeah. You know, I got to learn how to play you better.
That hits though.
Well, does it hit a clone?
Okay.
Yeah, let me check.
Okay. And then in my other hand, I have this guy.
So
It's like
Elemental.
DC is like 7 or something, and then it goes up
Yeah,
to
so
11 at the last one.
that hits a clone. And then the dagger, with the bonus. Crit. That'll hit. Let's see if it hits a clone. It does not. So that one actually hit. Wow.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
So that is, that's straight up 18. Wow. As you stab her in the back, she lets out a scream. Okay.
And I say, well, that's a B sharp.
As you don't hear anything, but you can sort of feel B sharp face palming in your other hand. As he's jealous, you landed a crit with not him. Samily, over to you.
Yeah. I will use my bonus action to activate my Magma Steel Flail as a bonus action. And then I will hold an attack action to trigger if she grovels.
Oh, okay. Carissa, over to you.
How is Milo looking? Does he look pretty rough?
I look pretty rough, I think, but not too rough. I'm like
I don't think he's
I'm
bloody.
halfway to
There's
rough.
a,
No?
Ruggedly handsome
Okay.
at the
weird,
moment.
there's a weird eye twitch because it was all psychic damage.
It was all like
Okay.
he looks fine, just a bit
Yeah.
crazy.
So normal.
Yeah.
Oh, would it be too late to hold a 2-on-1 honorable combat with Samily? Is she already held her action? Or does that not really apply?
Interesting.
Valid question.
Yes, but only because I'm not sure it's gonna matter. So
Oh, okay. She'll do that.
okay.
She'll like signal to Samily for a 2-on-1.
Yeah, like you could hold it and then Family could do it on her next turn, but you could also just
Yeah.
attack now.
True. Okay. Krista will try to attack. I guess she's not holding a dagger for some reason. But she'll use her sling.
At close range, you'd have disadvantage.
Should be a disadvantage.
Yeah, it's okay. Yep.
That's gonna
Nice.
miss, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Crushing one of Winston's potted plants in the corner.
Oh, lovely.
Alice winces a little bit.
Sorry, Alice.
Anything else for Krissa?
No, that is her set turn.
Callum, maybe the most important roll of your life, bud.
Yeah, if it's a 1, he's dead.
Let's get a death saving throw. Roll privately if you want, but
Yeah, the saving.
Oh my
throw.
god.
No.
He's just amping up the tension here.
Yeah, that's
He's gonna
right.
go from
I'm building the
Cal 1 to Cal 1.
Cal was.
You never rolled any death saves before this session, did you?
No.
Okay, so you've only rolled the 2.
Yeah, I've rolled a
Yeah,
2
2
and rolled a
fails.
9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure if this was if he had already rolled and failed last week and now he's dead, or okay.
well, Alice, over to you.
She's gonna fire. Okay, she's gonna fire a firebolt, and she's gonna be like, "Please hit," because she does not want to break anything.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's gonna do it.
That's going to miss as that actually starts to boil the kettle that's over in the kitchen.
Okay. And then I
Um,
should have just enough movement to try and drop kick her and get back up. So,
Okay.
but this dice sucks. I'm gonna go back to real dice. Can I roll real dice again?
You can.
Okay.
That
Michael
yeah, that's
Gravel.
gonna miss too. Enzo. So I think last turn you were looking around, and I forgot to. So you did make it in the room, so you are able to sort of just do a quick perception check around the room as you were hoping to look for Callum.
Yeah, I have like one eye looking back at Lady Blackthorn and not my full attention on the room. But I'm gonna like probably push towards this door and try to open it.
It is locked. You're finding yourself in Winston Downing's bedroom.
Yeah. I'm gonna like look under the bed, look elsewhere within the room.
Yeah, roll a investigation check. This perception failed, as you're now on your turn looking around the room. 19. Yeah. I will say you sort of look around. You see no evidence of Callum. You see a set of lingerie on the floor. But you do see the window is open.
Okay. I will.
Downing wears lingerie and he fled when he heard we came because he didn't want us to find out.
We came from seeing them together, so we know he's not here, but
My theory
I'm gonna
stands.
dash towards the window, avoiding the bed, giving the bed a wide berth towards the window, looking at Callum.
Yeah, as you look out the window and down to the ground, you look and see Callum is lying on the ground on the outside of this window, just at the base of it. And as you look down, Callum, you look up at Enzo peeking his head out of the window as your body lies there broken, the light fading from your eyes. What are your final words as you see Enzo looking down at you?
I'll say tell my parents it was a better death than this. And I go out.
As you watch the light leave Callum's eyes as he lies there dead.
Okay. And Enzo's just yeah, I think stunned silent, and I mean that's the end of his turn. He'll be looking down there for now.
Okay. On Blackthorn's turn, it's not it's not a concentration spell for Bella, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay. So this just happens. So she falls prone.
And then it ends her
She-
turn.
She grovels. So grovel is like apologizing?
it's
Like
like
begging.
kneeling on the
But
ground. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. She just fall prone on the ground, sort of in a position like that, which will
Like it's almost like child's pose in yoga, if
Yeah.
you know that.
which will trigger Samali's held attack.
I rolled it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I hope that hits her.
She still got the
Yeah.
that will hit her.
Oh. All right.
Now, here's a very important question because some of us took our badges off last session and Toby wasn't here.
Does Emily have her badge or not?
Who took their badge off? Callum, Milo, Bella. So half your teammates took their badges off in going on this adventure, and Samily had the option to. Is Samily wearing her badge or not?
Stanley is wearing her badge.
Okay.
She's gonna wait for the right kill.
Then
I
how
don't
do you
know
want
if
to do
it's
this?
rolled right.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
You've
Yeah,
got
well,
more than triple what you need at this point. So
okay. Yeah. Well,
yeah, how do you want to do this?
just a straight arcing flail straight down onto her back.
as
You should
your
have
badge-
cut through her.
your badge flares and she falls unconscious, and we are out of combat.
Okay, Alice is just gonna search her really fast and look for the tuning fork if she has it on her.
Yes, you quickly search her and you find. I wrote it down.
Callum's probably not really dead.
You find the tuning fork. You find one tuning fork. You find one elemental rapier, custom weapon, and you find earth whip and fire.
I'm
Hey.
taking that to Milo.
Oh, I missed you.
Wait, where's Callum?
Y'all, I need help.
Where
I
are you?
will run to him.
Follow my voice.
Wait, where'd he go?
Enzo's gonna
Over here.
jump. Enzo's gonna jump out the window.
And wait, what the fuck?
And so, what are you doing?
Where are you going?
I'm like leaning out the window, like.
Yeah, I'm
where'd he
like looking out the window. What the fuck?
Yeah, you take 3 bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground, tweaking your ankle a bit, but you land on the ground over here next to Callum.
I mean, seeing that, Sammy will jump out after.
Bella will try and do it more gracefully and do like a rolling landing, like.
Yes, you both only take 1 bludgeoning damage as you land somewhat more gracefully.
Yeah, Chris out the window.
As Krista, you take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Carissa did not try and do it carefully.
No, she didn't.
Alice is just looking at Miss Blackthorn and like freaking out a little bit. It's like, oh my god, my dad's gonna come see this a little bit, but also.
Callum, you goof. You should be more careful. And I'm gonna try to use lay on hands on him.
It does not work.
Well, that's weird. Usually that
What are
works.
you, like out of mojo or something? Move over.
No, he like gave a final message, you guys. I don't know.
He what?
He said to lie about his death, tell his parents it was a good one.
Dead.
Wait, death? Are you saying he's
Wait.
dead? What?
He can't
dead?
die. We already died.
Did I just hear them say something about somebody being dead?
All right, time for classic medicine. And Sammy's gonna grab him by the scruff and just start shaking him. Callum, wake up! What are you doing?
As you shake him, you see that a few of his bones are broken from the fall, but he's got a subtle wound in his side, seemingly from a rapier strike that he didn't see coming.
So it seems as though he took a very significant rapier stab and then a very insignificant amount of fall damage that took him out.
That's correct.
Alice
And
is
I want to
gonna
be sad, but
put-
this is really funny.
Alice is gonna put Miss Blackthorn in. She's gonna try and put her on the bed and close the door and go downstairs.
That happens.
Okay, that's like her panic. I don't know. Maybe it'll be better. Yeah, she just runs downstairs basically.
Well, the teachers at the school are still alive. Maybe they can bring Callum back.
Yeah,
That's a
they
good
did it
idea,
before.
right?
How long did it take last time? Do we have enough time?
It took like a day. Wait a minute. There's another Callum.
There
But
is
isn't
another
that
Callum.
past Callum? Is he really dead?
Oh yeah, he's dead.
This one, yeah, neither of our mojo is working to get him back.
I tried the classic shake him test. He just shook.
If we do our
I was
jobs and
gonna
prevent
go into the
this
bushes
whole
and throw
time-
up.
Oh, Alice, it's alright. You didn't do this one.
You faintly hear somewhere Callum saying you should be used to it by now.
Yeah, Alice, this isn't even the most gruesome death that we've seen today. So, but
That was the most
But
gruesome
do we
death.
know
We're
them
talking-
personally? I mean,
No, it's alright. I think we could just abduct
I
the
don't know, I think
other
we knew your dad
Callum.
personally.
How do we know the other Callum's not dead though?
Well, because
Well,
Well,
we're all
Isn't
still at the flinger
that-
in the Savior's bar.
yeah, isn't that past Callum? But does that matter? Isn't he gonna die in this future that we're in right now? That's us, right?
no, not if we abduct him, so he never goes back in time. Wait,
Well, wouldn't
I
that
mean,
fuck up the
if we-
timeline?
but if we
Enzo?
fix things so that everything doesn't go to shite, then that also doesn't send us back in time anyways. So
Right,
I
but
agree.
unless we royally fuck the timeline right now, then this future is the future that's gonna stick.
We just
Alright.
need to get Callum alive. Can Alice? Can your dad help? I think he helped last time.
Maybe.
I could try my mom if she's not dead yet.
We got to try whatever we can.
Can't most clerics do that? I'm gonna look at Bella because I feel like she would know more.
Yes, a lot of clerics can do it. I am not one. I am not strong enough.
No, I just thought you might know.
Yeah, I don't
Who?
know many strong clerics though. like, yeah, sure, my grandma probably could, and like the other leader of Stormborn Rock that really wasn't the leader of Stormborn Rock, but
All right,
but
not,
they're all
not
on
very
Stormborn
many.
Rock. They're not here. But I could send a prayer to my mom, and she can at least teleport if we need to.
Sorry, really quickly. Today is the night of the Frosty Fling still.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
it's
you guys
like
are out
past midnight, but
Like the
yes.
middle of the night.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so it was Friday night. We're now like past midnight Saturday. So Saturday was the day when all the stuff went down.
Yes. So
Okay.
we did do our full internship day. It was just at the end of it that we
was
went
the
to
end
the
of the day
spacers
we
and all that
went.
happened, I think. So, or did
Right.
we interrupt our internship?
No, I think we did the full internship and then we ended our day by going to the spacers.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, because I
and then
remember we did absolutely
also
nothing in that internship because Julie Caesar said we didn't have to. So
Just want to confirm you guys got the items, right?
Yeah, I put one in mine. I'm assuming Milo picked up the whip.
I-
and
I
then I
have
put
the whip.
I put the tuning fork too. Yeah. Does anybody want a rapier? Also hold out.
I mean, it sounds cool, but I'm really bad with weapons.
I could maybe
I
use
mean, I'm
it.
definitely a
but-
pro.
Are you
but-
like quick on your feet? Like I feel like rapiers are for people who are quick on their feet. Like I feel
Would've
like I
been perfect for
saw
Callum.
Claire's dad use a rapier.
Well,
Is Claire's
do
dad?
you want this, Milo? You're pretty quick. You already have like 3 magical
my God.
weapons, but
Sure. Why
Oh, wait,
not?
Claire, do you want
What
this?
does it do?
You want to give me like the sword you took from the woman that like killed Callum?
That's
while
from
we're
my
standing here
boyfriend's
over
mom.
his
Well,
body.
questionable
dead?
boyfriend's mom.
no.
Could come in
Um,
handy.
Yeah, like sure if you want me to have it.
Well, are
okay.
you good with a sword?
Incredible.
I'm gonna give it to her.
Like a long sword
You
or
take
like
it
a
and,
rapier? Because
naturally
there's
just
different
flourish
weapons.
it, like she's an expert with these types
Wow.
of weapons.
Okay.
Has an empty sheath ready for it.
Okay, I'm gonna send a quick prayer to my mom. Maybe she can help, but maybe she won't die. I don't know. And then I think we need to do something with Lady Blackthorn because if we just let her wake up on her own, I think she could still do whatever she does in the future that ends up in the mirror plane. So we
Wait,
need to
you
do
say you're
something
gonna
more with
send a
her.
message to your mom?
No,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
roll a
pray to my
religion-
mom.
Roll a religion check for Bella.
Can
and
I
see if
help?
she does
Can I
that.
help? What's your mom's name again? Can I pray to her?
Pray. You pray to her or Talos. Like they kind of get the same messages. So
And I think at the mention of the timeline,
I rolled well.
the timeline, Alice or Enzo, give me an intelligence check. We're both.
Yeah, this is why I roll real dice. Just intelligence.
Yeah.
24.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, DC
Okay.
on that one was 20. So okay, great. So Bella,
So I'm
you-
taking my ring off while I do this.
Okay.
I don't know if it matters, but I'm doing that.
You take a knee, you pray, you feel like your prayer is successful. I will say, because it is successful, you get the sense that, well, two things. You get the sense that there's two of you in the world right now, and that's a bit weird. And the second thing is that this is your first successful prayer, I think, this entire campaign.
No, I did like a somewhat successful one that was just like, hey, I just am here if you need to talk.
Right.
And then
I think that
also
was a
ones for like
12.
memory stuff. But yeah.
The memory stuff you've done well. You get the sense that Talos is purposefully cutting you off from your mother.
Okay, well, in this same prayer, I'm going to start fucking bitching him out because this is fucking serious and I need him to stop cockblocking me right now.
Yeah, and I think you get the sense, like, what the response you would get, the sort of connection to this deity, you would feel that it understands and
And like literally even his own future is at stake right now because I tried to send a prayer in the other timeline and that did nothing because he was already dead. And I'm trying my damnedest to convey this.
yes, and I think you're getting the sense that Talos thinks this is good for you.
Okay.
Love it.
Very condescending, I will say.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna like angrily shove the ring back on my finger.
Enzo, you start as you're sort of trying to help with this prayer, and what Bella mentioned sort of sticks in your mind. Yeah, like if we don't stop the thing, we're fucked. Alice, as you stand there holding this tuning fork, you have a realization, I think, because Alice is so intelligent. Alice realizes, wait a minute, this happened anyways. this would have happened without our interference in the previous timeline. She would have found out about this tuning fork, come and gotten it, and now we've stopped her from getting it. So you've done something to influence the timeline now. You're not sure what impacts this will have, but you know that you sort of realize, wait a minute, no, she wanted this and we stopped her from getting it. So I think you can infer that this will change something in your favor.
Okay.
Oh, in our favor.
He won't be
She
there
was
at
at
the
the
end.
end. She was in the mirror plane dead. And that, like,
Yeah.
It was unclear to
Connecting
me
the dots
whether
how
what
she got there, but-
she and Xanathar, what they were doing was like preventative or additive.
Yeah,
I'm
so
So
didn't know
there was
either.
one more piece that you had missed last session. When we witnessed the meeting between the timekeepers and the spacers, between Lucas Porter and Samley's dad, Hansy, Miss Mandy, and a couple of goons were there watching as well under the orders of Lady Blackthorn. So they were there witnessing the meeting to get some piece of information, and then from there they take that to Lady Blackthorn, and that's where she learns about, and from Winston she learns about the tuning fork to get to the spacers.
Yeah.
So the implication is that she's also trying to get to the mirror plane?
Yeah, so that's basically what I think Alice had inferred, was that she wanted to get there, and so far everything we've seen her do has been for neutral her own power. So
She's really funny. There's like huge players and she's just running it solo. I don't know why that amuses
I don't know.
me so
We
much.
don't know if she was involved with Ithdracus though to stop it. Maybe who knows? Like probably not, but maybe.
I will add one other piece here for the group. As you're all standing here sort of in a somber moment around Callum's body, I think the realization sets in that you have 24 hours basically, probably a bit less now. And if you can't bring Callum back before the point of divergence, that it's very likely you're going to have a very hard time bringing him back at all, as you have to do something, and
Yeah.
it's now or never for Callum. So we either sort of take action to help him if you can, or say goodbye.
How good of a relationship do you have with the priests of Lathander? How strong are they? Could one of them bring Callum back?
Probably. I don't
Do
know.
we have enough
What do
money?
I know about? Do they do that?
Yeah, I think Samly might I think Bella would also know this. As you ask that question, you sort of think about it and you go, my mom told me stories about how they used to clown on the Church of Lathander. And Samly would probably think, yeah, I'm sure they can do that. They're super powerful. But I think Bella would know that they're actually not super strong. They've been like, had their strongest people killed like 4 or
So
5
many
times in the
times,
last.
Otherwise the only other
Honestly-
temple here is Umberly. I don't know if we have any connections there.
That place has
Okay.
always rubbed me the wrong way, to be
Well,
honest.
Okay, well, isn't Callum a student? What if
You know,
we
me too. It's weird.
are we gonna go meet my dad to make sure we get that scroll? Maybe we should just bring him with us and see.
I mean, we can't leave him here. I'll like kind of put him over my shoulder on one
Yeah, I'll
side.
help.
and kinda-
Yeah, I'll help Bella lift him up.
I don't know why, but I really want to abduct the old Callum. I'm sure if we just grabbed him, he wouldn't ask too many questions. He doesn't seem the type.
I think he needs to go through with what happened. We don't want to change the timeline that much.
Are you guys like sure you want to show your dad like Callum's like dead body? Then you have to like tell him how he died. What are you gonna like say, that you got in a fight with his fucking girlfriend?
No, we
What about
lied.
your
We
mom?
tell him we got into a
Wait,
fight
wait,
with
what about
literally
your
anyone
mom?
He
else.
totally died in that fight. He went into the room.
Alice, your mom is a cleric. Ask your mom.
It's true. Okay, I guess she did bring somebody else back. Okay.
She brought
well,
Enzo back.
yeah. Okay, well, I guess Alice is trying to think in her head. Do we have enough? I'm assuming we have enough time to do that, to like stop by her apartment, assuming
Oh.
she's home
Before what?
before she goes to meet her dad. 'Cause she only had 2 hours to come here, do this, and go meet him for the scroll.
Yeah, you also
Well, he
think
said it would take 2 hours to do. If we're like 2.5
Oh.
hours, I don't think it would kill him.
you have like 30 minutes before you said you'd meet Winston.
Okay.
And it's a 30-minute walk to get there. But you think you could probably divide and conquer if you wanted, or just show up late to him. But you think that a ritual to bring somebody back from the dead would take longer than a little while.
Okay. Well, I don't. Can we take chances with this scroll? Should I just go meet my dad and grab it while you guys are helping revive Callum?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if Enzo has enough of an in with your mom because his dad lives there.
Well, I mean, I could like drop him off, right? Like, and then just head out?
I mean, I think you should probably just go meet with your dad and then come back, and we can smooth anything over then if we need to. Which can you point the direction though? I don't remember where your mom
like-
lives.
I'll be like,
Enzo
Enzo, you
would
know, right?
know.
We had enough
Yeah.
awkward family dinners.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna divide and conquer.
Okay. So who's going where? Who's going to Winston?
I mean, so we
Alice,
should
for
probably
sure,
buddy
but-
system. So somebody should go with Alice. Nothing should happen, but you never know.
Chrissy, you want to come?
Yeah, Crystal was holding Callum, so if she can hand
I'll
off
just, I'll
to
just do,
someone,
like, I have enough strength. I can take him. It's
Yeah,
just if somebody
okay.
else wants to help, then
Yeah, I'll go with Alice.
Okay. You two head back to campus.
To the library.
You see Winston is outside on the steps waiting for you
Okay.
when you arrive. Says, "Oh, good, you're here." And I assume your friends ran off. You know, Alice, it's
Yes.
still incredibly weird that you've asked me for this. No questions asked. I mean, you were always a guarded one, but really, I mean, disintegrate. Promise me you'll be careful with this.
I will handle it very recklessly.
All right. Well, I know what you mean. The words still are hard to.
I will promise for her. We will be careful with this.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Miss Carnella. All right, and listen, I'm just forget everything you saw earlier. I know it's incredibly
Yeah,
difficult.
Could you
and-
maybe like memory wipe even?
Do you
Is
want
that too much?
I do want you to do that, but if you
Like, can
want
we-
it, then morally, it's maybe a good
Okay,
thing.
Can we talk about this later, maybe? But it's in the. Maybe it's on the table.
Well, no, I think we need to talk about this now. Your parents are separated, so we are going to be dating other people, Alice, and it's something you're going
Yeah.
to have to get used to.
But
Okay?
why do you guys pick these people?
What? What's wrong with Miss Blackthorn? She's lovely.
Don't you know she was part of the syndicate?
No, just because she runs a casino doesn't mean she is part of some underground hidden gang. You know, she told me that it was your friend who got her the money to start back up after all that business.
Alice is gonna roll her eyes, and just like, of course. Well,
listen, just don't go barging into places that I am, ever. You knock first every single time.
I can do that.
Now, your mother, you should barge in every single time to anywhere your mother is. Because there's nothing going on there, I'm sure.
What? Because it's better to see her and Enzo's father.
Nope, I'm sure there's nothing going on there. There's nothing we will see there. That's why. All right, take this and go. Not enough for life.
I shall just kind of give him like a salute as she leaves.
Yeah, we're like
Okay.
knocking on her door urgently.
So Alice, you receive a spell scroll of disintegrate.
Hey.
Now let's take a few hours so you can copy it into your spell book before we cast it.
Not like I could cast it normally.
Do you need
I
like a
literally have to
500
use the
gold or
scroll.
something to copy that in?
Something stupid.
Yeah, like it's like per whatever level
It's
spell
50
it is.
gold per, and it's like a 5th level spell, right? So
I think it's like 100 gold per level.
So the rest
yeah.
of you are knocking on Tina Golding's apartment door.
yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I start with a polite and then it ends with banging. Like,
So yes. So I need to recalibrate.
Yeah.
What
you
would-
weren't expecting this.
No, but what would have been happening for her at this time was
It's
would be
different because
anxiously waiting Lucas's return because he never came back.
Right.
But in this situation, he's also not coming back.
Right. So he's still gone as far as she's concerned.
But did he maybe let her know?
Does he have that ability?
Does he have that ability? No, he doesn't. As the door opens and you see Tina there, fully armored, and she goes, "Oh, it's you. Have you seen Enzo? Have you seen your father? Is he all right? What's going on?"
Yeah. Yes, I have. And
He left
well,
the Frosty Fling and he never came back.
He
I
is
didn't think
not a
anything at first,
prisoner.
but now I'm getting worried.
I know
Alice
he's
just
he's
chimed in,
okay.
She's like, he's not
He's-
a prisoner.
Yeah, he's with the timekeepers.
Who?
What? Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry. Can we? This is Callum.
Oh my God! Your friend?
Yeah.
What?
Can you
Is he
help?
dead?
Yes.
Yes, he's dead, according to Samly.
What happened? Come in. Come
And
in.
me.
Get off
I'm
the
up
street. You
there
have a
too.
dead body. Get in here.
Look, I didn't trust that Samly was, fully up to everything, so I tried to.
Yeah, you guys head into her apartment. And she goes, This is your friend, Colin?
Callum.
Callum. Sorry. What happened? He's covered in blood.
Fell out a window.
He fell out a window. Yeah, he fell out a window and broke a couple bones, and we didn't notice for a little while and bled out.
Wow. Reminds me of a story of a man I knew once called Baron. Sad story. I wish I
Shots
could have brought him
fired.
back. Well, it's awfully expensive to bring people back from the dead, you know.
We'll pay you back.
Where's Alice? Is she all right?
She's fine. She just had to run an errand.
Okay.
An
don't know what
errand
that
more
was.
important than her friend dying. Yep.
She's gonna come back here soon. I'm
Okay.
sorry, I don't have a lot of I don't think we have a lot of money, but we can give you what we have.
No, don't worry about it. But it is 500 gold, which is not anything to laugh at. I'm not exactly
Look,
rolling in
if
it here.
we survive until Monday, I'll give you an IOU and I will talk to my mom.
What
about
are you all
some
getting up
money.
to? You need serious help, all of you.
I do,
Survive.
and I tried so hard, but Talos won't let me talk to my mom.
Of course he won't, dear. What do you think? He's just going to when in doubt, pray?
Yes, that is, that's how the saviors operated. That clearly
Puts her hand on your shoulder. She puts her hands on your shoulders and she goes, "Listen, dear. Your mother relied incredibly on Talos's help when she was in trouble. I'm sure they don't want that for you." And she
But
goes,
you don't understand the stakes.
"You're right. I don't. One of your friends is dead. I'm not sure how there can be." Anyway, I'm gonna get to work. This is going to take me a couple hours. I
What
suggest
time
you.
is it?
I suggest you stay close by because I'll need your help.
Oh, okay.
And we owe her 500 gold, basically.
Well, I said I'd give her an IOU and I can talk to my mom again if she survives.
Yeah, I'm just noting it down for everyone. 500.
She says, "Now, if Alice's father is willing to pay, then, well, it's double." As she's going to get to work setting up the ritual right there in her apartment. But it's going to take a couple hours. It's going to take a little while to set up, at least an hour for the actual ritual. So
Are
Alice
people
Okay.
gonna have to offer?
Claire, do we need to go save your dad?
what?
You
My dad-
remember what we saw after we woke up on Saturday?
Yeah, but we went back in time. We're all good, right?
No, we haven't changed anything regarding that yet.
We shouldn't have let Alice leave.
Um, yeah, let's pause on that for a second. So Alice and Chris are on their way.
Yeah.
You're gonna meet them at the.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. What's Claire gonna say here?
We need to do as much as we can to save as many people as we can. And I feel like one of those steps, since one of the saviors lives in the city, is to go tell him that shit's going down and to try and, you want to save your dad, right?
Claire's gonna say, but if somebody could kill our parents like that, there's no way we can stop them, right? That must be some sort of incredible
Right, but
power.
if they did some sort of sneaking, if you're prepared, it's a lot harder to sneak on somebody who's watching for something. It's better to be armed with knowledge than not armed at all, right?
Yeah, I guess, but there's still other me out there.
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, I go home in a few hours.
Well, okay, then what do? You go home and then what?
She's thinking. Garrett's also thinking.
Yeah.
She's
Do you
not in
go
the-
into the kitchens to talk to your
she's
professional
not on
chefs?
the
And
internship with you guys, right? So she
Right.
also was not at the meeting with you guys with Gideon, right? No, she was there.
she was.
She was there, and she did go and just crash with you guys in res. So she doesn't actually go home for several hours. So she's gonna say, yeah, I guess, okay, I guess we have more time. I go back to res and crash with you guys after our all-nighter, right?
You're asking the wrong person.
But then no, but even if she sort of goes, no, but my dad is the sneakiest fucking person around. There's no way that somebody snuck up on him. They must have had incredible power. What were those things that we saw when we were in that circle place with all the crazy shit?
I don't know.
Don't we need to get there and stop whoever's gonna get that thing from
Yeah,
I don't
well,
know, getting
okay,
it?
so one of my ideas is that we just need to kill Milo's mom, who's the one that tells us the information that everybody is dying for.
Oh my god, we're not killing Milo's mom. What the fuck? Milo's my best
He's
friend
got
right
his
now,
whole
Bella.
life not realizing she's alive,
Of course you'd want to kill my best friend's mom right now. Of course that's what you would want. I'm sure that's what you want to do too, Enzo, isn't it?
No, I don't
She goes, exactly.
think we should kill her.
What?
I don't even know that we need this disintegrate spell for the force cage anymore. If we got the tuning fork, we can just go there ourselves.
No, so the tuning fork only takes us to the spacers.
Oh wait,
Right.
what?
Yeah,
Yes.
because we took this tuning fork from her because we
Oh.
knew
Right,
Blackthorn was
so-
going to use it to get to the Spacer's base to
Samli's
hear the
dad
tune.
is the one that has the empty
Right, we
tuning
use the
fork.
item
Yeah.
to get to the. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So like, if we want to get back to that place, didn't we like need a tuning fork with like? We need somebody to like help us make one, right?
Or we need to steal one that gets made, which is the way that we least fuck up the timeline, is if we can steal it from Samli's dad as he makes it before he uses it.
Oh, but like, we didn't know anyone who like had one.
Sandrin has one, and he still trusts us.
Is he gonna give us his empty tuning fork?
And Sandrin only had one after
Yeah.
you guys. She gave him the note, and then he goes
And makes it.
Yeah, to get there.
Right. Yeah, I mean, and I think Milo is like not really feeling up to stealing from somebody's hand right now.
I'll say that Alice and Krista arrive. And as they arrive, Tina sort of looks up from her prep and she goes, oh my god! And she rushes over and gives you a hug, Alice. Goes, oh, thank the Lords you're all right. Glad you're here.
Oh,
Your
what did
friend,
they tell you? Did you
your
think I was
friend
hurt?
fell out a window. You all are scaling buildings or something?
Oh yeah, he
You
definitely
should know better than this, Alice.
Well, friend is a strong word, right?
He's not even your friend. Why am I bringing him back then?
He's part of the surprise
I'm gonna look
party.
at everybody else.
He's part of the surprise.
Yes, he's our friend, Alice. What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay.
I really
Like
like
the
him.
only
No,
one who's
didn't he
been nice
treat
to me
some of us
this whole
more
week.
like? Okay. Yeah, we definitely want him back.
Alice, take that back.
Fine, I don't want him back. Okay.
Thank you.
How
Good.
are
Well,
things
I'm
going?
almost ready. About just need a few more minutes before, and I'll need all of your help. Well, some of your help for the ritual. Those of you who are closest to Callum should help. 3 of you, I think, will do.
How
I
do we
look
help?
around,
Gonna-
do we have 3 of us that are the closest?
Alice is taking a step back.
Claire's standing there, she's like, you guys are the fucking worst. Like, you guys are the fucking worst.
I'll help. Where do I get to stand?
Okay, well, I think Milo was also one of the closest with it.
And probably
Alright.
Enzo, right?
Yeah, I think me and Milo were definitely close with Callum. We were in dorms together. We had a lot of good moments. So
Yeah,
Same
and then
with,
Emily, so.
Yeah, same with Assembly as well. Just
Okay,
three-
well,
three
I think you
guys
want Claire to help, but you could also
Yeah,
tell her
no. Yeah. No, Claire too. Don't get me wrong.
Claire
There's
can
4.
step in for Milo since Milo's
Yeah.
not here.
Okay, but she only needs 3 of us, so
Right,
Claire-
Enzo, Samily, and Claire.
got it. Okay, anything else you guys want to talk about before she does that?
Well, let's get this out of
Guys,
the
what if this doesn't go work?
way.
It'll work.
It'll work.
Of course it'll work. I'm the one who's here running the operation.
No, I am.
Well, I'm the primary assistant.
Wait, did you
And
pass
then Claire
the?
goes, no, I am.
No, Claire, did you pass the not a side character class?
A fucking course.
Okay, so you and Enzo are only main characters.
Do I not look like I have protagonist energy?
You definitely look like you have protagonist energy.
You definitely don't.
Okay, so Tina's gonna say, okay, it's time. As you see, she's got like a circle of candles, and she's got like the intricate oils and things set up here, and she says, okay, now each of you, I need you to offer something to this ritual, and if it's successful, it will make this a lot easier for me. If it's unsuccessful, well, we'll just have to hope that I come through in the end. Who's first?
what do you mean? Offer something like an item or words for the ritual?
She says, well, anything that you think will reasonably coax Callum's soul back into his body.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Milo for the rapier that he just got, and I'm gonna kneel down and be like,
Claire goes, Enzo, I have it. Didn't you see me do that cool flourish?
Oh.
And
sorry, yes. Claire, could I borrow the rapier?
fine, I had like a super cool one anyways. And she gives it to you.
Thank you. And yeah, he's gonna kneel down, and just gently like place it very close to Callum. Say, Callum, we found this really cool rapier. I think you
Probably
would
familiar
really
with it.
enjoy using it. I think you'd have a great time. Come back, buddy. Lay
Roll
the
a
rapier
strength
down.
check.
A strength check.
We can say athletics.
Okay, team.
As you lay the rapier down. You sort of see the candles flicker a bit. As Tina goes, oh, well, that was excellent. Yes, more of that.
Back.
Claire's gonna go, and she's going to take a knee next to Callum's body, and she's gonna say, like, Callum, it was like super sweet of you to like keep checking up on me, and like while I think you were probably being creepy and like trying to hit on me just because I'm like a chick and stuff, it was still like really nice. So I guess like if you were to like come back alive, then we could like probably be friends, I guess. Cool. And she's gonna roll a persuasion check. Claire's pretty charismatic.
Oh.
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 As her heart maybe wasn't really into that. Creepy comment maybe. Callum was like, ah, shit, yeah, it was a bit creepy. As Tina goes, oh, yeah, I don't think that creepy comment helped, Miss Orland Miller. Yeah, that's enough. And Claire goes, okay. She sort of seems disappointed and steps away.
Well, I guess Samly will go up and kind of kneel beside Callum, and she'll say into his ear, she'll go, get your fucking ass back here. We're not fucking done yet. And then when this is all over, we'll go and have a drink.
I think we need a nat 20 here.
Oh no.
Okay. The reception to that seems lukewarm.
Wow,
as,
Callum.
Tina
Unbelievable,
kisses him.
dude.
Thank you, dear. Okay. Now back up. Let me work. As she starts casting the spell, it's going to take her an hour to sort of complete this ritual with your guys' help. So I don't know if there's anything you guys want to do during this hour or just sort of anxiously await the result.
Okay, do we have a plan for what we're doing after this?
I don't know. I had a thought about warning Derek, Claire's dad, because he's one of the
But-
saviors. But
But don't they only die because Sandrine gets the compass thing?
hey, we don't know. All we know is we woke up and they were dead, according to the dirt disher. So
Yeah,
I
but
think it's a
wasn't that
pretty-
after Sandrine went to the mirror plane?
There's
Yeah.
a pretty, I think that's what happened. I think everyone who died because he went to the mirror plane.
Well, what are we gonna do, Samly? Like, what if we
Did,
end up in
uh,
the mirror plane with Sandrine and the compass? What are we gonna do?
How did Lady Blackthorn get to the mirror plane?
Well,
presumably she had the tuning fork to get to the spacer's base and somehow followed Sandrin once he had made the tuning fork. Maybe he left it behind. Maybe he didn't.
yeah, she's pretty sneaky. Maybe she was listening in when we were all in that room getting the sound
Hmm.
frequency.
I wasn't sure if it was just the tuning fork and we could have literally gone right now.
No, the tuning fork that we have is just for the spacers.
And do we know what happens when we get to the end of today? Like, do we go on? What happens to our other selves? Do we disappear and they go on?
I mean, I think it depends on how we fix the timeline.
Yeah.
Well, if we
Isn't it,
prevent
like, really bad
everything,
if we mess it up? Like, I think that's why we were calling it a moment of divergence, right? Like, it'll split, and then
Well, if we
that's really bad
prevent-
too.
if we prevent everything from getting farked up, then we're here, but so are our doubles.
Right, but if we fuck it up too bad, then one set dies.
Okay, well, either way, is that really what's important here? Don't we just need to figure out how we're gonna fix the timeline?
Clark, let's hop into the chat.
Okay.
Well, I'm pretty sure to prevent everyone from dying, we just have to not go to the spacers. Because
We
that was the
can't-
thing that
okay.
got him to the mirror plane.
But if we do that, won't that fuck up the timeline because that's before the moment of divergence? I'm looking at Enzo.
Yeah, I mean, we're not supposed to change anything before that moment of divergence.
To be fair, just slowing ourselves down just changes when that point would be anyways, right? Like whether it's tomorrow, whether it's a week. He's had Milo's mom for who knows how long, right?
Wait, sorry. Did Enzo share with us last session the rules of this time travel?
Yeah. So basically,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought there
there's
were
this
no
mom-
rules.
Yeah, no, there's this moment of divergence, and basically, if we interact with ourselves or impact what we did in that time frame, really bad things will happen. Apparently,
It's essentially
Ah.
up to the point where Sandrin uses
the frequency.
Yeah, we don't really
the
know the
frequency.
exact
Yeah,
time,
somewhere
but
in
it's
that time. He gets the
shortly
frequency,
after
he
he
makes
gets
the
the
tuning
frequency.
fork, and somewhere in there or right after that is the point of divergence that they're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if we mess with things before that, it's supposed to be really bad. That's
Who
why we
gave
were
us
like,
these rules?
Kryn told me.
Yeah, who's Kren?
Who the fuck is Ken?
Yeah.
He's like my Echo Daddy or something. I don't know.
Echo
Do you have
Daddy?
an Echo Daddy?
The fuck does that mean?
Okay, can we
Is
also
that like your
at
all
some
powerful
point?
Echo? Did you name your Echo? Is that what happened? Do you call your Echo Kryn?
No, he
Cringe
gave me
Daddy?
my echo powers. So yeah, I don't know.
Wait, is this Kryn the one who sent us back in time, or we were just going back in time anyways, and he thought he'd give us some help?
No.
Oh,
We
he
were
used
dead.
the time dial to send everything back. I guess
Oh, he has a time dial,
I know I was dead.
just picked it up.
and he was certain that this is our only chance. Like he couldn't just do it again.
He seemed a bit chaotic, if I'm being honest, and he just said, "Let's see what happens here," kind of.
Oh,
That sounds fun.
all right.
Like I
Okay,
said,
well
though, I'm
that
not
that
opposed to like
information is
messing up.
super useful.
I'm not opposed to messing up
Um,
before the point of divergence, though. Like I said,
Well,
we'll
I was
tell
thinking,
Milo's
yeah,
mom
what if we
before she
went
shares the
before?
thing? Then
Well, isn't that mostly a problem because it could potentially make like two different timelines that are running parallel, and we don't know the consequences of that, right?
don't we already have that?
we don't know if that'll happen. We don't know anything.
Right, but if we kill Milo's mom and she cannot share the frequency, then none of this ever happens, and we just continue on our line like nothing changed. When we don't continue, probably because none of that stuff would have happened.
Yeah, but
But past us continues to beyond future us.
Okay, sorry, really quickly. So the tuning fork we have right now is not tuned.
It's the
just-
no. The fork that we have right now is exactly the same thing as the ring that Callum has. It just takes us to the spacer base. That's all it does.
Oh, okay. So
you
getting
had-
to the spacer base is just a frequency.
I mean, the other problem
it's
too
a plane
with any
shift, right?
tuning fork is also we don't have plane shift.
Exactly.
Like I have this necklace, but there is a very high chance we die if I
Yeah.
do it.
and it
So-
doesn't actually run off of the tuning forks.
yeah,
the
like
plane
the
shift
tuning
does,
fork
so-
doesn't help me with the
Oh no, but I mean, like,
amulet,
if we were to
so
ring the tuning fork right now, it would just take us to the spacer base.
No,
we
because we
can't
don't have
ring
plane
it.
shift.
Don't
We don't have plane
spell.
shift.
Oh,
it's
We're
like
level
a
3, I don't have
material
plane
that you
shift.
need for the spell.
okay. So it's just like it's basically like coordinates. So if you had the
I mean,
spell
it's
already,
literally
this would
just
be
a
the
spell
coordinates that
component.
took you where to go.
We
Okay.
Yeah, it's-
know, we actually know what you would put into a tuning fork already. We know the frequency and we know the time that you need to go to get to the mirror plane. But we don't have plane shift and we don't have an empty tuning fork or a way to make the tuning fork. So like that
Yeah.
doesn't really help us. Like even if we could make a tuning fork, we don't have plane shift to use it.
Okay.
Okay, I know we're not
I
supposed
thought
to
nothing
mess
happened
with
last session.
the
Sounds like you guys
point
got a
of divergence.
buttload of crucial information.
It was a
We
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of
did. It's just that we spent
comprehending.
like the entire session going through like 3 in-game hours trying to like figure out how to untangle this whole mess.
Yeah. So we
Okay,
like
so-
we saved Enzo's dad from the meeting.
Yes.
And then yeah.
So
So
we
he's
waited
not
until
in
they
prison now?
fought, and they knocked him out, and then we knocked out the last guy after Sandrin left to go back to the party.
Mhm.
And we took Lucas to the timekeeper base because we
Okay.
know the time for that.
Mhm. We
And
thought
then
they
we
would
talked
help us.
to
time.
and we talked
they weren't very
to
helpful.
Brachus or whatever the fuck his name
Brachus,
was.
yeah. Braxis.
And yeah, Braxis. And essentially, I told him almost everything.
Yeah.
And so
Wait, was
they
Dawn
wanted
there?
to
Like the
Nandrin?
Juliet.
no, Juliet.
Yeah, Julia.
I don't
She
remember.
was
I don't think we saw
probably
her.
there. We didn't see her, but
He kind of
Okay.
mentioned her.
he did. Yeah, he did mention her. And I thought about it, but I was like, we have so many other priorities right now, and we can. We
Yeah.
know she's at the end of time.
So,
We could save her after
Anyway,
this.
they hatched an idea to free Milo's mom using this disintegrate spell on her force cage, which is where Alice got the idea to ask Winston about making the spell scroll.
And then, but then they basically kind of threatened us because they were like, "Hey, we don't need you. You have a way to get to the Spacer's base, so we could just take that from you." And then, but then they wanted to use the mirror plane because we told them that basically Milo's mom has it.
Yeah, and
For
so they were
some
like,
reason.
"Well, we have research we want to do," and we're like,
Yeah.
"Do you?"
Okay.
And so we turned around and ran away.
Okay. All right. Well,
What
that
if we just
makes a
move the
lot more
point of
sense.
divergence forward? And
Can we do that? We can move the
help.
point of divergence.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, sure. If
We don't- we
can
don't know
what
delay
the point of
ourselves from
divergence-
going
the,
to the spacers.
If we help him get the information from Milo's mom earlier and go with him, wouldn't that move the point of divergence forward?
Assuming that's the point
Why?
of divergence.
Why would that help? And why would we want to do that?
Can we long rest first?
Because then we'd be there to interfere.
Can we get spells back first, please?
Well, isn't there other ways to be there without risking moving the divergence? If we and do we even know if that's possible? Like, what can't we just ourselves are with him when he gets the thing right? So what if we just we know he has to go somewhere to make the tuning fork to go. So
But you think we're just gonna sneak behind him while he does that?
Yeah, it's
Well,
pretty
if we
open
can't,
in his
if
faces.
we're not allowed to interact with ourselves, we have to go way earlier because we're there the whole time.
I mean,
So
we
if we're
just
gonna
have
break
to,
out
yeah.
Milo's mom, we have to do
Right,
that
so-
before we arrive.
Right, but again, that super messes with the point of divergence, whether that's our intention or not.
But we changed the point of divergence, which is the
We've
point,
already-
right?
We've already changed one thing about with it, Lady Blackthorn. That seems
Yeah.
How
but
much
Still
consequence
here.
will that have, though? Because everything she did was go there and die.
Yes.
as far as we know. Maybe
So,
she
Okay,
planted
maybe
it
we
wrong.
just saved her life.
Sandra and lost, and I don't know.
Okay, isn't our best bet though to intercept Sandrin before he goes to the mirror plane? Because do
So
we have
we
a
would
way
have to
to
be
get to the mirror
standing-
plane again that isn't super risky?
We would have to be standing outside the portal to the prison while all of us are in there and he's coming out.
Well,
But,
doesn't he
we
teleport
can't stop him.
somewhere in the base probably to make the tuning fork?
Maybe his office.
When
We
we just
could
need
try
to find
to
where
win
in the
in his
base
office
he would
and
make
hope
a
he shows
tuning
up?
fork? I don't know.
Well, we could probably
We
just
could-
go there early and ask where he hangs out.
We can also just kill him.
I don't think
Alice
we
is
can
gonna look
stop
at
him from
Family.
getting there.
We could maybe try.
I don't think you
I
want
mean,
to kill your
he's
dad,
the
do
one that
you?
kind of starts the whole thing.
I mean,
Yeah, he is a bit of a
you
bastard,
know
isn't he?
why?
Like, I'm
Why
just
what?
saying, I will do whatever I need to stop the world and the universe from ending. So if that means killing your dad, I'm gonna try.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know what the fuck was up with that. I mean, did the power get out of control? Like, did he actually want to just
We don't
erase
know.
everything?
So what we saw, right, was I mean, I don't even know. I was just kind of hearing what you guys were talking about through the stupid portal, but everything just kind of started happening in that room first, and then from there it started spreading through the rest of the base, and then
Everything
other-
just got sucked up
worlds.
into the Undewey thing.
yeah.
Seems weird that that was his intention, was to just destroy everything. Maybe, he
it was,
fucked
and maybe
it
it
up
was just
somehow.
a side effect.
But he wasn't dead there, right? So
We
Well,
never
didn't
saw
see
him
his
again.
body.
does he live at the end? That's
Maybe the mirror plane actually
Maybe we
contains
should
some
just
sort
go
of
ask him some
grand
hypothetical
thought.
like the
questions.
whole like, yeah.
Uh,
Hey,
Let's-
hypothetically, if you found this thing, would you be alive?
it's a good question. You guys are. I don't want to interrupt discussion, but I think Tina is finishing the ritual here for Callum, so we can deal with that. Okay, Clark, you ready, buddy? You want me to roll, or do you want to roll?
No, you can go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Go ahead. I don't want to chance it. Not with
Take
those
advantage
death
of
saves.
those pristine DM dice.
Okay, so you sort of feel the ritual building to a crescendo as you all sort of have been somewhat helping. You've been chatting, but you sort of been away as you sort of approach Tina for the end of this ritual. As the light from the candles seems to start escalating and being brighter and brighter. The flames from these larger and larger, sort of reflecting off the oils and fancy inks that she's used for this. As you can see, sort of Tina is clutching her holy symbol, sort of casting this spell as the light surrounds Callum. As you can see that the light builds and builds as Callum's body starts to hover and levitate as it sort of is lifted off the ground as part of this ritual. As all of a sudden there's a bright flash out from Callum's body as all of the candles are extinguished. As you guys sort of are blinded briefly for a moment, as you can hear sort of Tina take a breath. The ritual has ended. As you sort of blink and clear your eyes, you see before you, glowing, is Callum. He is standing and he is looking radiant. You can see spectral wings are coming out of his back, and he's got a light halo above his head. His fur is slightly glowing. There's no light in this room except the one that's coming off of Callum. As things start to sort of fade a little bit, the spectral wings sort of slowly fade and disappear, and the halo fades, but just to a subtle dull glow as you guys see Callum before you.
Callum, are you in ASMR?
I have no idea.
Are you
Yeah,
a god?
Bella, like, oh, you saw the wings too, right?
He looks like he could be my cousin or something, except that he's a cat. It's weird.
I just remember hearing whispers and then being pulled somewhere.
Callum, you're bloody gorgeous.
Yeah, you see,
Unless
you're
you're glowing.
literally
Yeah.
radiant right now. Like you saw me radiant that one time. You're like that too.
And yeah, I'll look at my fur and yeah, I guess I am glowing a bit.
Is there just
Only
light coming off of him, or is
And-
it like heat? Like, is he like?
It's sort of
Is he
faded
hot?
to a dull
Yeah.
glow. Callum, I don't know if you thought he was hot before or not. He looks mostly the same. He's just looking a bit more angelic than he did before.
Am I
Well.
blushing? Or...
I guess you know what they say when cats fly.
Oh my god, it worked. Wow. I didn't know I could do that. Are you feeling all right, Colin? It was.
Callum, but yeah, I've never felt better. I'm still a little weirded out that I thought I was dead.
Oh well, welcome back. Yes, hi. I'm Tina Golding, by the way, Alice's mom.
Oh, hi, nice to meet
yes, we brought you back from the dead. Are you feeling all right?
you. I actually feel great. I feel
Really? You don't feel like
Better than-
weirdly exhausted?
no. I mean, it is pretty exhausting that I saw my life not flash before my eyes, leave before my eyes, and now I'm just kind of here.
No, you do feel exhausted. I'm seeing that.
Yeah.
Well-
You feel good to be alive, but yeah, you have a -4 to basically everything.
Okay. Holy fuck.
It goes down by 1 every time you long rest. So
Okay, well,
Jesus.
you're a cat, and look at you landing on your paws.
yeah, you're weird. You're a winged cat.
Claire goes and hugs Callum. She walks up. She's like, okay, I'll do it. Fine, Callum. It's welcome back. I'm so glad you're alive.
That I reciprocate after the thanks. I like faintly heard your voice
Oh, you did?
Uh,
Did you hear what I said?
a little bit. Thanks and ow.
Oh, okay. Great. Well, welcome back. As she awkwardly separates.
I appreciate it regardless. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to repay you, but if you ever need anything, let me know.
Well, it's 500 gold. That's how you can repay me. That's all.
Well, yeah, I'll contact my parents.
But don't worry too much about that. Alice, just tell your father it was 1,000, and I'm sure he'll send along in his next payment.
I'll do that.
Callum, you also have the elemental rapier from Enzo.
Right. Yeah, Enzo. I'll try and put it to good use, man. I appreciate it. Unless you really want it, Claire.
No, that's totally fine, Callum. It looks good on you anyways.
Well, these
It's good to see you back, buddy. I'm glad you'll be. Can't wait to see what you can do with it.
Yeah, I honestly didn't think I was going to be able to come back. So this is great in itself. Now, how much time did I end up wasting? Because I do apologize.
It's been what, like 4 hours?
4
Something like
hours.
that.
I don't know.
All right.
We haven't
estimate
really
from
done
Enzo,
anything
but-
except be here. So
Gotcha. Well, again, apologies, but yeah, and Alice as well. I want to apologize. What happened? What went down in the room there?
Yeah, what happened? Why are you apologizing about it?
I never want. I thought I had to do it to make sure that your shadow could get around, so
What
I
did
could
you do?
distract her. I tried. Well, I didn't try.
I
I
wanna
did
know.
get in her pants.
Oh, Alice is gonna run out of the room for a minute to her bedroom.
Wait, I thought you fell out a window.
She shoved me off the window. She stabbed me with the rapier and then kicked me out of the window.
So this was a lover's quarrel gone wrong? I feel way
No.
worse about this now.
Alice just in
No.
her room screaming into a pillow.
You know what?
There was
I'm
no
too
lover's
stressed for this.
quarrel.
This was a great distraction, but I really need to find my lover, and he's not around. So I
he's
apologize.
alive. It's fine.
How do you know, dear? Like you were
We
all
saw
doing
him,
this?
and I'm gonna look around like what, like 6 hours ago.
What? And he just. Oh, I see. Well, thank you for telling me. I think it's best if you all left now.
As Alice comes back and she just the most composed she could ever show as she just gently closes the door.
And thanks again, Miss Golding. I really do appreciate it. Oh yeah, your hair.
As you just hear her muttering under her breath, like, "Oh yeah, what's wrong with Miss Blackthorn? Like, she's a perfectly person."
Okay, guys, let's go. There's probably something else that we could do to pass the time.
Perhaps sleep. I like that idea.
I do too, but do we have time?
Sure.
So it's about 4 a.m.
Oh, we got lots of time.
Unless
That
we have things we want to be
fancy-
doing.
the fancy moment is until late tomorrow, so we should get a few winks of sleep
Krista,
and then.
should we go? Okay, I'm sorry, Krista, and we're just like right outside scolding residents. Krista, why the fuck are your parents bears?
Yes, can we ask that?
Oh my god, Chris's parents are bears?
And her
You
brother?
guys saw that?
Yeah, like they got killed by their
Us,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, the usual. They're druids, so they're bears once in a while.
So were they like wild shaped?
Yes.
Or were they
Insight
cursed?
Wild shaped.
Yeah, roll a
I'm also
persuasion
excited.
or a deception check.
God
for
fucking
Krista.
15.
You can roll that privately if you
11.
want as well, if you don't want them to know.
Sure. Sorry, what did you say?
Well, roll either a deception or a persuasion. Don't
Okay.
tell us which one though.
I'm rolling deception.
I
You have to roll higher than a 15, so.
whispered it.
Yeah, I mean, seems reasonable enough.
Okay, well, your bear parents, should we go like, I don't know, do something so that we don't have to try and kill them later?
Also, just like writing a note like wild shaped druids don't turn back on death.
Well, wouldn't we just save them once we fix this like crazy timeline, right?
I don't know. It depends on how and when we save it.
Okay, can we really get caught up in trying to save all these individuals? Like, isn't that gonna just hinder us? Don't we know the cause is Sandrin? Do we all believe that?
Yeah,
No,
I think that's
I think all of these things are unrelated. I think somebody went and murdered each of the saviors individually somehow over one night.
It was all different people. Every day.
coincidence.
Something else made the bears go crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what that massacre at the school was.
You know, the Holder was really behind everything.
Yeah, it's Drakus. Okay.
Okay, like what now then? Like we have
I know, I'm
like,
trying to give us things to do to save people, and you guys are just like, man, we'll just do it all in one shot. What if we fuck it up? And then we didn't save anybody.
Well, then they're all dead anyways already, so we're
Well,
no
not
further
necessarily.
off.
We're the ones that killed fucking Chris's family.
Well, if we fail, don't we? Doesn't like everybody and everything everywhere all at once
Yeah,
die?
including us.
Yeah.
Well,
So
Then it
what do we
might not
have to
matter
worry
in the
about?
end anyway.
not all at
So-
once, everything everywhere, slightly one after another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a domino line, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know. I
think
don't
what-
really want us to be responsible for killing Chris's family. I don't think Chris wants that either.
No, but I think it'll all solve itself out once we figure out what's happening.
Wow, you have a lot of faith right now.
I think what we should do is get some sleep and then tomorrow head to the
Later today.
Spacer's base, but time it so that we arrive after we, our other selves, have already caused all the problems, intercept
So the
Sandrin.
problem with that is that we leave as the plane is being destroyed.
No. I mean, like when we go into the prison room, when Sandrin comes out with the information, intercept him then.
Yeah. Well,
He
he
doesn't
doesn't
just
he
walk out.
portals
No.
away, right?
You know there's no time because to do that in that because you could
We
still
were like
see him
freaking running away.
outside as because some of you were still outside as he like bamped away from there and you don't know where he went. So I mean, if
None
you,
of us
if you
saw
knew where he
him.
went, you could probably, but I don't know how you're gonna figure that out.
Right. So the best that we could do is hide out in his office and hope that that's where he went. And if he didn't, then we're not messing with the timeline at all, and we just lose.
Well, aren't we spacers? Couldn't we go to the base and try and figure out where they would have somebody who could make a tuning fork? Because isn't that a logical conclusion of where he went right
like
after?
tuning forks. We need to make like a tuning fork.
No, doesn't Sandra
Do you know how to make a tuning fork?
No, but like, don't we know like the most magical people like in the fucking continent?
Yeah, who might be dead.
Well, I just mean,
And
didn't
we, like, walk down to,
Sandrin?
like, what was that guy's name? Constantine Ben. Doesn't he like know how to do? Isn't your dad like almost a god or something? Bella?
Yeah, well, Talos is fucking cock blocking my mom, so I don't know why my dad would be listening. Hey, Dad, do you want
What
to
about
make
your
a tuning
parents,
fork
Claire?
for us?
King and Queen. Maybe they could help.
Well,
Just saying, we could
we-
also
do
just
we
talk to your
need-
dad and let him know that he will die tomorrow if we don't do
you
something.
pray to Darren, or do you just
Yeah,
shout?
I'm just pray. I'll pray to Darren, like in
Yeah.
that shouting, like I'll
Yeah,
take my
roll a
ring off
religion
and pray to.
Roll a religion check for that one.
because we do
Okay,
kind of.
not as good.
You feel pretty good about that. Nothing happens immediately, but you feel like
Sure.
You're gonna go to bed. Have a dream. Darren contacts everybody. but only women, really.
I guess we could also go to the Spacers ahead of time and just talk to my father and tell him not to go and tell him why.
Yeah,
Or we could
kind
like
of
ask him hypothetically what he would do if he happened to get the thingy that he's after, like if he found the mirror plane, and then we could figure out from there if he is actually like
Okay.
nefariously trying to get rid of the world, or if that was just an accident, and then maybe we could figure out how to stop the accident part from happening.
Okay, so wait. Could I guess we could ask Darren to help us forge a tuning fork and take us to the mirror plane to help
Oh, I
intercept
did.
this? Do we trust him?
I feel like it kind of worked. I don't know. Like I did, like I shouted a quick prayer, but I felt like he heard it. But I don't know. Sometimes he just shows up. Sometimes he doesn't. He's Santa.
Okay, but do you guys think that would be a good way if we intercept him at the mirror plane? Wouldn't that be pretty efficient? I mean, he would still know where it is,
Yeah.
but if we can stop him from doing whatever with the compass.
Yeah, I mean I think that was the third route of ultimately subverting this, right? Somehow beating him or
So-
meeting him in the mirror plane.
We could try that. I guess that's probably the most risky of all the plans because we don't know what he needs to do when he
That
gets
is
there
also
to get
the
the
final
power.
point. Yeah, maybe he needs
We
to
still
kill all of
don't-
us, and that's what he did, and that's what happened, and that's how this whole shit happened.
That's also super risky because that's like the very last thing. Like we don't
Yeah.
know what this
The last
divergent
possible-
point is, and if it's before that, we already fucked up.
That is true, but I would say, based on some previous intelligence checks from Enzo and Alice last session, I think you all know that also that thing has to happen before you can really change anything.
Wait,
Yeah, but we
him
don't wanna
getting
fuck
to the
up
mirror plane
everything
has to
royal.
happen?
No, but
Yeah.
you know that whatever happened at the mirror plane likely caused the point of divergence, and you can't change anything until that happens. I mean, you can't change anything
Oh,
about
I
your
didn't know
own
we knew that.
past until that happens.
Oh, that's pretty simple then. We just have to get to the mirror plane. Simple as in we know what we have to do.
Yeah.
We just have to figure out
And
how
then
to
at
do it.
Yeah,
least,
yeah.
at least
Yeah.
we did stop Lady Blackthorn, so there hopefully won't be as much interference because we don't know when she got there either. But
Well, then there's
should
only
we
one other
check on
person
if Drake
we
is the
there's only-
holder? But if that goes
Yeah, I was
sour,
saying.
can we win? That's like
Well, yeah, I was gonna say Xanathar is the only other person we know knows how to get there. So maybe we could just leverage him.
not
Yeah, we
anymore.
can
Or
recruit
Granny.
him. Do
Sure.
we have a bag
we
of
try.
holding just in case he doesn't like us?
how are we gonna get him in?
He
Why
does.
Why wouldn't he like
Polymorph.
us? We're adorable.
Even if you had that, you don't have polymorph. So
Yeah,
I
that's
guess-
what I'm saying. Like, we don't have
I know.
polymorph.
Okay, perfect. So then
But
all
it's
we
the
have to do
threat
is
of it,
find him.
because everybody's heard the story.
Actually, I think the only person the last time we know he was seen was at the council meeting where Claire's mom banished him. So maybe
I bet, Alice, I bet your
knows
dad
him?
knows how to get in contact with him. She probably knows how to get in contact with all the founders.
Do you wanna
You
You
ask?
think your dad's still up?
Don't
wait.
mean to be a downer, but like, won't your
that
dad
fun?
like go home and find his girlfriend like totally unconscious on the bed?
Well,
Oh,
you know,
he's-
I was
well, then
feeling
she's just
so good
asleep.
about that, and then I remembered what Callum just told me, and now I don't know how to feel.
Like just gonna float that out there. Like, it would be a risk to go see your dad right now. Like, what if she's like filled his head with like poison and thinks that you fucked it up?
Wait,
Also,
actual
we did-
poison? Do you think she's gonna kill him?
We also saw that
Like,
when
Is that what she does to her lovers?
how we know him as Xanathar? What's his
no,
actual
we
name?
definitely saw her not do that to your dad earlier.
Oh, right. Okay.
Wow, I'm really glad I stayed outside of the building for that. I don't really want to
Okay.
see your old dad fucking somebody.
It wasn't that bad.
Alice is just like playing Minor Illusion of like music, so she can't hear.
I don't know if the teachers would help anyways, because in the future we did see what looked like the aftermath of all the teachers fighting and losing against Ithrakis.
Can we ask Dusty? You think Dusty knows? He knows like everything, right?
I don't know if he knows anything. I don't think he's ever given us anything useful.
Well, didn't he teach us a drop kick?
He
Is that
taught
what we're looking
you
at
drop
everybody?
kick, and you're a wizard.
Dusty's the greatest teacher this school has. Alright.
You're only saying that because you have the hots for him.
What are you talking about, man?
I seen the way you two make googly eyes.
That's hogwash. I don't know what you're talking about, Stanley.
Oh my god, Enzo, have you like tried to make Dusty like your adopted father because your actual father is a total asshole?
Oh, is that what it is?
Okay. I mean, if you want
Are
to
you
just,
like a damaged boy? Like, are you like sort of the bad boy who's got like daddy issues?
I thought we all knew that and we just weren't saying it. I mean, I've said it a couple times, but, you know, kind of savage, player, kind of savage.
Oh, well, it just felt nice to hear you say it.
He's my friend, okay?
Still pretty
Enzo
cute,
leaning again. Look, he's leaning again.
He does that. It's like he feels the urge to like hold up every single wall.
I mean, like, I guess it's kind of attractive, but like, gosh, why are we competing against everything?
Because we
Like,
all
is
just
it
stare at Claire for a minute.
What? What are we doing?
I mean, Dusty could maybe fly us somewhere if there's a way we could get to the astral plane, and he might know where the mirror plane is or something. But other than that,
Wait, do you think that Julius Caesar could take us there if he knew the frequency?
Oh, didn't we ask him that when we were on the train when the world
Well-
was ending and he said no?
He's
Well, we asked him if he could take us to the mirror plane, and he just said no, but he didn't know what it was.
Well, didn't we?
but
I think you guys would know
even
that because you went there before, you needed the time and the place, and he could get you to the place, but not the time.
Like the train doesn't travel through time
Yeah.
or whatever to it.
not to mention he's also in league with Sandrin, so I don't think that would be ideal.
Well,
Wait,
like,
wait. All of the spacers can portal, right?
Yes.
So what if we go get Juliet?
Well,
And then what?
that
Well, can she
solves
take us
place,
there
but
if
that
we tell
doesn't
her?
solve time.
We would still have to share the frequency with someone.
Well, if Sandrin was able to get there with the frequency,
Is
and
the
time,
frequency the time?
like
know the time. Don't we know the time?
We
yeah,
know the
we know
time,
both pieces. So if Sandrin could do that with that information, couldn't Juliet?
but we don't. I mean, she may not be as trained as him. She might not be able to
Mm.
cast the spell. She might not be able to make the thing. We don't know. We'd have to talk to her. And they don't really like us, the timekeepers, right now.
I
gotta
don't-
burn that bridge.
I don't know if she'd want to fight him either. She might join sides with Sandrin. I could
I'm like super tired. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I've been up for like 2 days straight.
Yeah, also very tired, but there's a lot we have to do in the next 24 hours.
One of those things is rest, so maybe we just get that one off the
Okay, well,
list.
where
That's
where are
I
we gonna
guess
sleep?
we could go rest at my mom's house,
Is-
my mom's and Belle's house, because we know that we don't go there.
As
got
much
a couple
as
of beds.
as much as I feel great coming back, I do feel exhausted.
Yeah,
Very
I
exhausted.
told you.
All right, well, let's go then.
Okay, so you guys are heading to Belle and Freya's apartment.
Yep.
You guys make it there. I'll say it's around 5 a.m. as you guys make it there. The sun is not rising yet, but you can sort of see like it's maybe thinking about it in the next little bit. As you guys make it there, it is empty. I assume Belle has a key.
Yeah, because that's
as-
been her like off-campus housing when she wants it.
As yeah, you guys make it in. I mean, there's only 2 rooms, but there's plenty of space to set up camp should you wish.
We do that, I guess.
Ezra's there. I'm just
Yeah, Ezra and Galen are there, just full on.
kidding.
Okay, you guys resting?
Well, I'm
Yeah.
getting broken up with right now,
Yeah.
or well, not broken up with, but an ultimatum. Just talking to the room.
Thanks for choosing us, by the way.
Well, yeah, but I mean, all this stuff it's fucking specks of dust compared to the end of the universe, end of all universes.
That was like a real dick move by Gideon Bella. You deserve way better.
Thanks. I think kind of realizing that over the past 5 days. Has it been 5 days since we last did Friday the first time?
Yeah, like he literally stole from your friends.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
No, don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
It's true, but I didn't discourage it either.
At the time, but now it's a different story. So what's in the past is in the past. I'm not gonna blame you. Besides, you're into them. Generally, you stick up for the people that you're into.
And like I know us tieflings are like super hot, so like I kind of get it.
You really are. It's not fair, actually.
Okay. You guys settle in for a rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, you guys settle in. You all drift off to sleep. In the middle of the night, you have a very vivid dream. As you are in a library with a roaring fireplace and nice leather chairs. As you see your dad, Darren Lamborn, dressed in a smoking jacket, step up, turn around to sort of face.
I
the
hope he's
camera,
wearing more than just that, but
Which is no, it's just the smoking jacket. As he
I'm
turns
like
around and says,
censoring him. Like,
"Hey, good day. How you going?"
hey,
Darren
Dad.
Lamborn. You probably heard of me, obviously.
Yeah, you're my dad. I know.
He like pauses and then continues. Yeah, I know it's me. I know you're totally surprised, but like, you prayed to me, and here I am.
Oh my god, are you recording
Yep,
right now?
like keep bringing on the praise. Like I know, but we don't have all day. As it does seem like it's it's a pre-recorded. As I forget the actual spiel I gave last time, but it's verbatim that same one. And he goes, so I mean, if you're interested, sign here. As he's sort of gone through the spiel of like he's looking for followers. What do you do?
Is this to all of us?
Nope, just to Bella.
No, just
Oh,
Bella,
okay.
yeah. Yeah, she'll I'm assuming there's like a piece of paper or something she's supposed to sign or whatever. She's not gonna sign it per se, but she will like fake it, whether it's like her opposite hand or whatever. But
Right, but
yeah.
you're gonna indicate the name Bella.
Yes.
As soon as you finish that in your left hand, the wrong signature,
Yeah, whatever.
the name Bella, the contract bursts into flames. As Darren jumps back and goes, "Oh fuck! You've activated the accidental child prayer. Fuck! Sorry, I've been a horrible dad. I'll be there soon." You wake up with a start. As you all get the benefits of a long rest. As Bella, you wake up in a cold sweat.
I'm sorry. Just as we were settling down, I wanted to talk to Claire for a minute, but
Okay. So while you look over and see Bella having a nightmare, you're able to chat with Claire briefly.
Hey Claire, are you still awake?
Like I wasn't.
Oh, well, you
I'm
know
just
how
kidding.
everything's like,
Like what's up?
the world might end and everything. I just thought maybe we could chat about some things if you're open to that.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, well, we haven't been on the best terms, right?
Oh, you mean like when you secretly started dating the guy I liked after you dumped my like brother?
So Allison's gonna wince. No. Well, seeing as I guess I just wanted to say, did you know you're a really important friend to me, and I never meant to hurt your feelings, and I'm really sorry our relationship is the way it is now.
Yeah, roll a charisma check.
I crit. No way.
Wow.
So 24.
24?
Yeah, because I was pretty charismatic, actually.
Okay. As she's going to say, yeah, you're like an important friend to me too, I guess, Alice. And like, I mean, I like get it. Like, you're super cute and like fun and like exciting. So like, I get what he like sees in you. I just thought like, we could like talk about it. And like, my brother, like, what the heck? Like, I was just getting over that, and then like, you just dumped him.
Well, let's see. Oh, how much do I want to say? Okay. Did you know me and him got in like a really big fight?
No, because you like didn't tell me anything.
Well, how was I supposed to tell you that he wasn't okay with lying and that what he wanted me to like start like princess training or whatever? Like, oh, you think I could be a princess? Like, don't you think I know he's a prince?
Yeah, Alice, it would be fucking sick. Being a princess, I know I complain, but it's like fucking awesome. But yeah, like I get it. Like it would be hard to like lie all the time.
Yeah, so like what I have to change for it, and isn't that kind of scary? And I'm sorry, is this just me complaining now?
Claire pauses and she goes, do you think you're gonna like only tell lies for the rest of your life?
Would that be a bad thing?
I don't give a fuck. But what are you gonna do?
Why can't I just be me?
And my brother's a fucking idiot, so don't like worry about that.
Well, I think Alice is gonna kind of fumble for a minute. Like, do you want me to stop dating him?
She sort of sighs and goes, no, Alice, you do like whatever you want. It hurts, and like, I gotta get over that. Not everything's gonna go my way like it has my whole fucking life. Don't forget it. And she goes, if he's like what makes you really happy, then like go for it.
You're like totally awful, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm the worst.
So I'm gonna like go in for a hug.
Yeah, you do gain 2 relationship points with Claire.
Okay.
So now you're back even, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Alice will go to bed after that, but
Sleep. you all sort of are groggy. Bella, you awake with a shock of the vision of seeing your dad just wearing a smoking jacket. As a gate appears in front of you, and Darren hops through, fully armored. Simu Lamborn is with him. They are both riding Rockhard Razorblades Dragon Killer fast as fuck. As they emerge from the gate, and Darren shouts, "All right, where are they? I'm gonna fuck them up. Get away from my daughter!" And then he looks around and goes, "Oh,
Yeah,
all
the
right.
big fight isn't yet. But if you want to stick around, it'll be later today.
What?" He sort of gets off.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, real sorry you had to see that. Don't ever pray
Yeah.
to me. Yeah, don't ever.
I'm gonna also like look at my friends like, don't pray to him, guys.
Oh yeah, friends here. Yeah, don't ever. No, you guys should pray to me. Definitely,
Well,
you should.
no.
Well, does she
No.
have like
Hey,
a better
you
way?
should definitely pray to me. Yeah, you should definitely pray to me.
Well, can you give her like a better way to contact you then?
I don't know what you mean,
Hey, can you make a tuning fork? Is that a thing you can do?
Bella. I'm fucking Darren Lamborn.
I know you are.
I can do
That's
anything.
why we had the idea to ask you.
Well, it was a great idea, but never pray to me. Never pray to me.
Then how am I supposed to ask you for things like this?
You'll know.
Can you give me a sending stone or something?
No, I don't have any.
Oh, what about from your stories? Didn't you have those weird pigeons that like, I don't know, could always find you or whatever?
Oh yeah, we got like 100 of them like left over. Oh fuck, Simi, do you have the carrier pigeons? And Simi Lamborns go, "Oh fuck, mate. Yeah, sorry, left them in my other pants."
Oh, can you just leave Simi with us?
They both sort of look at each other and they look back and go, nah, it's all right.
No, you just really can't make this easy.
Wait, make what easy? I can do anything. You want
I mean,
to
hey, I will say you were a lot easier to get in contact with than trying to pray to my mom because Talos is cock blocking me there.
Yeah, like, are they together or what? Like, I mean, it's a super weird relationship between those two. Like,
I don't think they are, but
Oh, okay.
yeah,
so
mom's still available.
okay. Nah, just
Okay,
asking for a friend, you know.
I'm
Any
definitely
emotions
not
to Simu Lambor?
Thinking about him. And why do I have more parents in my head?
Yeah, you need a tuning fork. Where do you want to go? Feywild, Shadowfell? You want to go Astral Sea?
The
You want to go
Mirror
to the Great
Plane.
Library? It's pretty cool up there.
What if we give you a frequency and a time? Could you make it off of that?
Time. I don't. Come on, we're talking about tuning forks here. We
It's-
don't need time. But
It's a
frequency, hell
mirror
yeah.
plane.
I
Do you know
mean,
what the mirror plane is?
Can you look at yourself? Because it sounds like it's right on my alley.
Well, it destroys literally everything.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And I'm
not
just
nothing.
gonna tell Darren like everything.
As you start, he goes, hold on. I don't want to know.
Are you sure?
You are the worst sometimes.
The less I know, the better. Because, and he just continues. All right, so where do you want to go?
Okay, so if we wanted
have
a tuning
frequency.
fork based off a frequency and a time, you can't make that.
I just told you I could. What's the frequency?
Anybody a good? Oh, you're a bard. You probably can you play some, and I'll give you hints until you play the right one.
So you want me to play every single note that's
No.
No,
We can get
can you
similar,
minor
right?
illusion? You do illusions, can't you?
Oh,
Just
yeah.
like minor
I guess
illusion.
can I
that-
minor illusion?
no
it?
illusions necessary, mates. And he pulls out his bagpipes. He goes, "I already got these puppies ready to go."
And he just goes one.
He's like, "No, I'm not doing that, mates. I'm not going through every note here, okay? There's literally millions."
Where are
So,
we?
yeah,
Are we
minor
like
illusion.
inside?
I think we're still in the apartment, which is
Okay,
bizarre
yeah.
for
Then
having two Pegasus
I'll
in here.
minor illusion kind of quietly the tune.
Darren looks around and he goes like, "Oh yeah, I remember this place."
I didn't know you were ever here. I thought you were just at the Savior's Bar, like in
Yeah,
the,
where do
the
you think
back
you were
room.
conceived?
Oh my god.
I thought I was conceived at the bar.
Yeah, we started there, but then
I see.
Oh, I did not just sleep on that bed.
Yeah, because we did sleep in Mom's room.
so what do you got?
Yeah. Also minor illusion the note.
Oh, that's a tough one. And he like gets the bagpipes going and he tries to recreate it.
Do you need the time too?
Maybe you need a different instrument.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about with time, so stop talking about time. I don't really know what you mean by that, and I don't want to. As he plays a note that's wrong, and he goes, "No, that's not quite it. Give it to me again."
Yeah, she'll play
She's just
again.
gonna keep minor illusion.
Yeah.
And then he finally gets it. He goes, "Oh, I got it, mate. See, I'm a little bit rusty. I don't play as much these days, but all right,
Well,
yeah.
Santa takes up a lot of your time.
Hey.
Isn't that one day a year?
I imagine he has to do some prep work.
No, mate, I got all the elves to do that for me. What do you think this is? Come on, I got to work one day a year. It's perfect."
That does sound like the perfect job for you.
All right, Simi, look after these guys. Make sure they don't die in the next couple of hours while I go do this. You guys are good, right? I'll be back in a few
Can you
hours.
make sure we don't die in the next 24 hours?
I'll be back in a bit. As he hops back through the gate, as Simi Lamborn is there with Rockhard Razorblades. It's, hey, so yeah, what's up, you guys?
You
Darren
know,
will be back in probably a couple of hours, so
Bella, can we pet the Pegasus again?
Oh yeah, and I'll like whoever wants to, I'll be up with the Pegasus and like helping them pet it.
Alice is doing that.
oh yeah, Razorblades, yes, she's great.
Please don't hit on any of my friends.
Oh no, I'm Simi. You don't need to worry about me. I do everything.
You
Darren
are
says.
still very much like my dad, though.
Correct, but I will only hit on somebody if he tells me to.
So you have
Okay.
like 2 dads, kind of, right?
It's like 1.5. But really, he wasn't really there, so he's
And
been
you're right
making
here.
up for it
I'm right
recently.
here, you guys. Yeah, like I can still hear you.
So it's really like half.
Sammy, could you make a spell scroll for us?
No, actually I can't because then that would take one of my spells, and then Dan will get upset because he tells me not to do that because then he's got to remake me. And snow is surprisingly hard to come by.
Fair enough. That was over.
I
I
don't know. I
think
heard a story that you had like a druid
technicalities.
friend that did it. Krista here is a druid.
Yeah, I guess Darren just doesn't like the cold. I don't know.
So you
Well,
like,
fuck him then. Do
feel
whatever you
mixed-
want. You're your own person.
I'm literally not. I'm literally
Yeah, he's
I
called
like
Simi. He's
that.
literally a simulacrum. So
Is that what they tell you? Of course not. Just do your own thing.
okay. You're right. I'm gonna do it. No, I can't.
what
I
spell scroll do you
well,
want?
I actually
Enzo?
can't do it.
And so, what scroll did you want? What spell?
I don't know, something to help us when
We
we
get
do get to the
another-
mirror planes.
Yeah, can we get plane shift? Actually, that would be really helpful.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought we were missing something.
do you have
Well-
anything that can take away exhaustion? Because I feel like death.
Yeah, he just got resurrected yesterday or
You guys
earlier
asked
today.
me a lot of questions, and you know I can't do anything. I'm a simulacrum.
I mean, you can though. Like,
I mean,
you
I
can at least help me ask Dad.
I could.
I was gonna stop.
But I guess you won't.
I'm the worst, you guys.
I mean, you're not so bad. Dad's the worst.
Okay.
I think Alice is gonna
Yes.
come over for a moment and just like poke him and be like, "But you don't feel cold like snow, do you?"
Hey, easy there, because I will say I'm not going to hit on anybody, but Darren has given me a blanket, do not turn down any advances permission, so just don't get too
Okay.
close, otherwise it might turn the charm on, you know?
Right. Alice will go back to petting the Pegasus.
Yeah, I mean, you think Darren is going to be some time, so they're just waiting here. So I don't know if there's anything you guys wanted to do while Darren is doing that. It's probably, so if you guys went, it's probably like early mid-afternoon at this.
Maybe we can just have Dad plane shift us there once
Yeah,
he has the
wasn't-
tuning fork.
Wasn't that the idea?
Oh,
Oh,
Darren.
I don't
doesn't
know. I
that
just
he
wanted
might
to
be
have
able to
the.
I still think I'd
Yeah,
rather.
well, Mom has it, but Mom might die. So
I still think I'd rather confront Sandrin first before we just go in magic wands ablazing.
Well, we know we have to confront him in the mirror planes, so even if we go talk to him, nothing will really come of it.
Couldn't it even just hinder us? Because then wouldn't he expect us to be interfering?
I guess we could maybe learn a little bit, like learn what his intentions are, so that at the very least, when he goes there, we'll know if he's like evil or just stupid.
Yeah, I think he just doesn't know because nobody knows the mirror realm.
Well, can't we just
On-
find
on
that
either
out when
side.
we see him there?
That's what I
Do we
mean.
really-
I'd rather find out before we decide to just outright kill him.
so do we need to get another spell scroll from your dad for plane shift?
Do you really think he's gonna give me another spell
I
scroll?
don't think so.
After what he's probably now seen at home.
I think you guys are aware that maybe I think Braxis told you that you'd only need the ring, the watch, and a tuning fork to get to the mirror plane.
Oh.
So the watch and the ring.
Oh,
act
that's where the
as-
time comes in. So okay.
Yes.
Then the ring that he gave us somehow. Okay.
Well, the spacer's ring and the
Yeah.
timekeeper's watch, right? And then the tuning fork,
Okay.
the actual
Well,
plane
that
we need
makes
to
more
go to.
sense. Because that's why I've been so confused. Because I'm like, even if we get a tuning fork, we don't have plane shift. Okay. Okay. Well, I think we're just gonna wait then. Anybody
Okay.
else have anything?
Yeah, Darren comes back. This time he walks through the door. Hey guys, just me. No need to panic. I'm back. How was the last couple of hours?
Pretty easy going.
Awkward. We just sat here in silence.
Hey, Hey, where's that Gideon guy? That red guy you were dating, Bella. I'm surprised to not see him here.
Yeah, well, he didn't make it to the end of time with us, and then also he put an ultimatum that's him or my friends, and well, with the end of the universe and everything, I chose my friends.
Oh, is that what they're saying now these days? Is end of time like a euphemism for going steady?
No,
I'm
you
not caught up
wouldn't
on the-
listen to my story, but literally everything ends.
Okay.
Everything.
I mean, I'm sure I would have heard that.
No,
Okay.
literally
Well-
and Bella's like dead fucking serious.
That guy was a bit of a fanboy, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, very much so. But it didn't get me anywhere, so thanks, but no thanks.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, here's your tuning fork. And he tosses it to you. He goes, "Yeah, be careful with that. It's not behaving like the others I've seen. I've made a few of these before, and this one seems super fragile. So
Like
yeah,
one time use kind of thing.
I hope not. I don't know, but I wouldn't risk it.
Oh, do we have more than one ring? Do we have a way to get back if we succeed?
I'm gonna. Oh wait.
I have my ring.
Right, we have
Well,
one. Okay, we have
But
two
what
rings.
if?
Okay.
But what if those? Oh, okay. Because I was like, what if those?
Yeah, 'cause
items-
if
One
it
of
gets
them brought you
consumed, we need to
there,
have another
and
one,
of them
yeah.
brought you back. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we also worst case we do have the spacers, but I guess that's not gonna help us because we don't have plane shift.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get out of here, you guys. Again, don't pray to me. You can. You absolutely can pray to me, though. You too, as well. Feel free anytime to pray to me. Bella, don't pray to me. Wait, are any of you else of you my kids? Any siblings, Bella, that I should know about?
Yes.
I haven't heard any.
You?
Do I have other siblings?
Oh, probably hundreds.
Thanks, Dad. And she's gonna go in for a hug and kiss his cheek if he'll let her.
Yeah, he sort of goes, "Oh, what is this feeling?" Yeah, you're welcome. That was
You're helping save the world again.
That was a parental hug.
Yep.
Wow, that was pretty good. Okay.
Enzo's like shedding a tear in the corner, leaning against the wall.
He goes, well, hey, listen, proud of you, kid. Don't pray to me, and good luck on your adventures. And listen, if you see your mother, tell her to, well, find me.
Right.
She won't, though. I mean, come on. Anyway, all right.
She might if she's bored.
Yeah, yeah, then don't. No, actually, forget that. All right.
Besides, don't you guys still have that contest?
Yeah, working on that. Turns out Ao, really hard being to get in contact with, you know? So, yeah, still working on it. But anyway, toodles. As they go out the door this time. He goes, yeah, just want to watch my spells. I'm just going to walk. All right, see you guys. As they leave.
Okay, we have a tuning fork that is maybe fragile.
Okay, so we should just wait until the time we really want to use it to go to the mirror plane and wait, right? So should we make sure we're finished with everything here first?
Yeah, do we have anything else that we want to try first?
Do we want to try and, well, I guess after the mirror plane, do we want to try and use the scroll to save Milo's mom? Assuming we can stop whatever happens there.
It's just that she's ground zero. There's not a lot of time in there.
Well, I mean, if after we can go there.
I guess we can wait and see.
I think if we need to use the scroll, then else we shouldn't be afraid to do it.
Well, there is. Did you guys know there's like a chance of failure?
Wait, what?
Like
To get to the mirror plane.
well, did you know this is a 6th level spell?
What does that mean?
Well,
Look, I don't know how magic works. It just does. I send a prayer to Talos. He does. It channels through me and just works. I don't know.
It's really complicated, and I can definitely cast it with no chance of failure.
Okay, so
Way to really spell it out for us. there, Alan.
Yeah.
don't rely on it if we really need it.
No.
Can we work on this lying thing? It's really confusing sometimes.
Why? Yeah, you don't like it?
Look, I have a hard enough time keeping everything that we're talking about straight, and then you go in and you throw in lies, and then I don't know what we're talking about or what the answer to the thing that we're talking about is.
We love it, Alice, but every now and then there's a time where you want to just lay something out for somebody like real clear. You know what I mean? Like, I fucking hate you, or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't.
Wait, are you saying right here?
Or something else. I don't know.
Yeah, like if we need to, like if we're talking to Sandra and you're the only one he's gonna listen to, I feel like you need to like be able to talk him down without lying in circles. I don't know.
You think I'm gonna be the one to talk Sandrin
Look,
down?
I don't know. I'm just proposing it as maybe an option. I don't know. Maybe the rest of us are dead.
I hope not.
I hope not too. I'm just giving you a scenario.
Okay. So you guys are
Um,
here in the apartment. It's about 6. So
Yeah, we're getting close to time.
You know you have about 6 hours.
Were we at
So,
the Spacers base that long? Because like I'm
no.
assuming the internship wraps up around like 6 or 7, right?
Uh,
And then we went straight there afterwards.
sort of. You were at the internship quite a while. Lingered on with Julius, then went to the Spacers, then chatted for a while. He gave you an hour. Then there was like a lot of back and forth there. So actually, yeah, you were there that long.
Okay,
We skipped over like I think 2 or 3 like hour-long waits where you guys
gotcha.
so if there's anything you wanted to prep or do in that 6 hours, yeah, you feel like you have that time. I mean, if that's your target, or if you, I don't want to assume.
Guys, what kinds of spells should I take?
I'm gonna pick up another healer's kit.
Smart.
Charlo. How much is a
Uh,
healer's kit?
It's like 2.
Yeah.
5.
Are you
I'll
saying how much
ask-
they were if you find-
I'll ask Alice to identify the rapier I have because I don't know what it is.
Oh
What's
yeah,
an
no, it's
elemental?
called elemental rapier. It's a custom item. You can add it to your inventory. No attunement, I don't think needed. It's basically a +1 and adds a bit of extra elemental damage as well.
Okay.
Healer's kit is 5 gold.
Okay, well, I think Alice is gonna get one because you don't need to be like proficient, right? You just
Nope.
use
No,
it?
you can stabilize
Right.
someone.
Right, it just stabilizes. If you have the feet, then they gain a hit point. But
Okay.
What to me? Was that to me? Sorry.
No, no.
Oh, okay.
It has 10 uses too, so I somehow went through 10 with.
Yeah. Well, you were getting a lot of us up. I mean, one of them was
It
just
was, yeah.
You did 6 in one session, saving everybody one
Mm.
time, I think.
Yeah.
Actually,
I
2 sessions
I-
ago. Yeah, you brought everybody back.
Yeah.
okay,
I
I'm
wonder
taking
if
that,
hold
I
I used it
person.
4 times.
I feel like hold person is going to be important,
Oh yeah.
or could be.
Seems good. That seems good. Yeah. It's a good question. Like, how did Blackthorn get there? She must have overheard something. Timekeepers.
Or
Got a
followed somebody.
pocket watch or something.
I want to attune to the strength of the fallen, but like everyone I know who dies comes back.
So
I can
what's
never
the
stay
wording-
bummed long enough.
Yeah, but what's the wording of the
Well, it says this amulet or this legendary amulet is imbued with the strength of a fallen loved one.
so what's the attunement requirement though?
Doesn't really say.
Oh, it should. I wrote it in.
Oh wait, sorry, yeah. Here we go. Requires attunement by a creature that carries an immense sorrow from a deceased loved one.
Oh, I did say deceased. Eh? Okay. Yeah.
So, I mean, everyone I knew died,
So if
But
we
then
kill
we
your
got-
dad,
but then we came back, but they're still dead in the future, kind of, maybe?
I'm not feeling intense sorrow from anybody, frankly. so-
yeah.
It was a pretty bubbly world. I don't know if I'm ever going to feel intense sorrow.
Yeah, I thought maybe one of your parents would like died even before this arc, so I thought maybe, but yeah.
Mm.
Grizz
Well, I
looks-
thought Milo's mom was dead, so I thought maybe Milo would get it at some point, or Samily's
Right.
family was dead, and then yeah, but
Yeah, like,
then
I've
we
got
found
that,
everybody's
and I
parents,
also-
so
I still have
Everybody's
the,
parents are alive.
what is it called? I still have the Axeman shaft swings both ways, but we don't have a barbarian, so doesn't
You
really
can't
do
be
much.
a barbarian.
It doesn't need to be a barbarian, but it has.
you just need
um,
Jill to come back.
I made that
Barbie.
item for Rick, by the way, and I
Yeah, it's a raging
Oh.
barbarian wielding this weapon can use a bonus action on their turn to use their battle cry. And then, I mean, aside from that, doesn't really do anything for me because I wear a shield.
Okay. Well, sounds like we're just prepping then for 6 hours.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, this turned out to be a pretty good home base for you guys. Yeah, you guys watch the sunset on today. As you see it getting later in the day, I think the anxiety is sort of growing, the anxiousness of where you're about to head. I'll say that between all of you right now, you have the tuning fork, you have these watches, these pocket watches, and you have 2 of the Spacer's ring. You have 3 watches, 2 rings, and 1 tuning fork. So
well, we technically have 2 tuning forks because we have the one that goes to the space.
We have black
you have the other
Blackthorn.
tuning fork. That's right. Tuning fork. I nobody said this to you, but I will say it. You know that using a tuning fork other than the mirror plane is not going to work with the
Okay.
With the
Yeah,
other
arc-
artifacts.
It's not like you
Yeah.
can get back using
Okay.
that. So yeah, you guys sort of ready yourselves as you sort of group up. You're not sure how this is supposed to work or whatever. I mean, Milo knows how to use the clock thing. Callan's the one been using the ring, and Bella has the tuning fork. So I don't know if you guys are going to give them all to one person to try something, or what you guys are going to try to do here.
I think I will. I'll just say to everyone really that I think I'll hold on to the rings in case something goes awry.
But in case you die again,
Well, you can take it off my body.
There
we
goes-
need one of those rings. But
That's fine, Callum, but we need to like use one of them to get where we're going.
yeah,
Yeah, of course. Grab a hand. Let's if we're going now, let's go now.
Do we turn the watch and then like open the portal and then
I think like
hit the
one
tuning
person has
fork?
to use all three, probably, right?
I think so.
I think so.
I'm not doing it.
But you have the protagonist energy.
I do, but like not.
Should
that
we have
much
Milo?
protagonist
He's pretty
energy.
attached to the stopwatch, isn't he?
Milo has the most practice as the at the stopwatch.
That's true.
All right, Walter, when you're watching this back, no. Milo's gonna take the ring. You're gonna give Milo this tuning fork, and Milo's gonna. He already has one of the watches.
Okay.
He does have the most experience. Yeah. Okay, so any words before we head off?
Are we all ready for this?
Let's do this.
We're gonna do this, y'all.
Yep.
Don't fuck it up.
Are we gonna say surprise?
Absolutely.
We have to. It's possibly our last chance.
Oh my god, do I get to say surprise?
Yes, you're honorary surprise party right now.
Oh, I
Can't she join permanently?
Oh, you could. I just know that you hate our guts, so I don't know if you still want to.
no, actually, just Enzo right now.
Oh, you don't hate my guts anymore? I thought you hated my guts for a little bit.
No, I'm just still a little bit pissed that you like believe Alice over me.
I did. Well, I thought I knew her better.
And Chris, it was like super weird how you were not on board with that argument we had at the beach party like
Oh, but
last year.
so far in the past.
But I'll like get over that.
So do you want to join the surprise party real quick?
Yeah,
There's
putting
no like
the-
you don't have anything, but
I think you're
Um,
here.
I don't know, like who's your leader? Shouldn't they ask me?
Yeah. Well, Blair, I think we all think highly of you, and some of us have apologized, and some haven't, and I think we'd all love to have you as a member of the surprise party. And would you
Okay.
please join?
Okay, fine. It looked cool anyways. What now?
Well, it's awesome to have you on board on the team.
Well, don't get too comfortable, Callum.
Okay.
I don't know. Is this it? Are we doing it?
Seems like it.
There's nothing else we could do. This is the point
This
of
is
no
the
return.
moment. Yeah.
All right. Milo twists the thing to 1234. And you guys sort of join up, and you are whisked off. Okay.
Campaign it's here,
so,
guys.
I need
um,
more epic music right now.
Yeah, this is not.
I'm
not
sure
doing
it'll
it.
come.
I'm gonna describe what happens, and then I'm going to take us to the map at some point. Actually, no, I'll take us to the map now. Hopefully, I set this up properly. You guys arrive in a familiar location, the mirror plane. As you arrive, I think the first thing that strikes you is this looks different than it did last time. You don't see the crazy, like, shifting space bending on the one side and the infinite possibilities on the other side that you saw last time. Everything is calm here. You're looking out into the cosmos, basically, as you're seeing sort of time and space, and hopefully the map is doing it justice, sort of floating in the ether as you guys feel like you're sort of in a very balanced space right now. As you arrive, you see two spectral figures sort of dancing along the line, sort of overhead between these two planes. I remember it's like it's a Venn diagram, so you guys are sort of appearing in the sort of center, which is that circular area, and you're sort of seeing these two spectral figures dance around overhead. One of them looks like so one is a male figure who is heavily armored, sort of with purple highlights, this sort of dark gold and black armor. Can't see their face, but very ornately dressed. The other is this sort of cloud-like figure, sort of sleek, feminine silhouette with sort of large, rounded horns, sort of like a tiefling, but not. And this person's face also is a little bit sort of vague, and you can't see as well. As Enzo, you recognize this as Kryn, the man, as Kryn, as they are dancing this sort of intricate waltz sort of a delicate dance, a balance, as it's almost like a competitive dance as they're sort of challenging each other as they go around in circles, sort of seemingly struggling for balance in this space. You see Sandrin across the way on the side of space as he's reached a pedestal that you remember. You see on this side, the pedestal has a compass that is set into this pedestal. As you guys watch, you reach out, you see him reach out and pick up the compass off the pedestal. He hesitates just a moment before he grabs it, but then picks it up off the table or off the pedestal. Just at that moment, Milo's watch makes a small click as you see that it is exactly 12:34. As there's sort of a light shudder across the time side of this space. When Sandrin grabs the compass, the woman dancing disappears instantly in a puff of smoke. As Kryn is sort of shocked by this. And as you guys look at Sandrin, you can sort of see off in the distance, there's this subtle bending and shifting of the space off in the distance.
Can we start acting yet?
As this all happens, you guys arrive, you see this, and now I'll ask, what do you do?
I'll interrupt Sandrin right away. Say, stop, what are you doing?
As he turns around and looks at you all and goes, what in the world is, I
Put
just
it
saw
back.
you. What are you doing here? How did you,
Put
what?
it back.
Do you know what the consequences of this will be?
I don't know how you all got here. I just saw you.
Put it back. And I'm gonna start moving
Just-
forward.
I'm casting my echo.
Alice is gonna nudge Samily.
As he says, I will not put it back. I've worked too hard for this. Sam.
I'm gonna cast command.
What are
and
you
say-
trying to do to begin with?
I'm gonna say replace.
Okay, I guess we're fighting him.
Oh man.
Okay, yeah, everybody roll initiative. Bella, you can do so with advantage.
Everyone gets advantage.
What?
My short bow of warning.
I think
That's only for
Anyone-
surprise. If they're trying to.
Is it only for surprise? It doesn't say.
I don't know.
It
I
just
mean,
warns you of danger. While the weapon is on your person, you have advantage on initiation rolls. In addition, you and any of your companions in 30 feet. Oh, can't be surprised. I misread it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're the only one that gets advantage. on it.
Advantage. That would be pretty overpowered, I guess.
It didn't put Chris in the turn order again.
I'll get her in there.
Take the
oh my God,
23.
This artwork's really cool.
Yeah, it is.
Anybody else need to get in there? I guess Claire's with us.
I think Sandra needs an unless he's gonna pull a Darren and just sit out while we pummel him.
While you fight him? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Claire is here. Milo is
Well, I guess they didn't fix the
Claire.
rules.
I mean, they did. I just don't know how to force you guys to get the updates.
Yeah, it's working for me. I got the update.
I never got
It
it.
worked for me.
Is there a way you
need
can
to,
like
go
manually
into your
update it?
plugin,
Yeah,
like go
Yeah.
into the extension and
yeah,
see
yeah.
if from there it'll.
This music is fitting.
I'm just gonna move
Yep.
Bella back slightly.
Okay, I just
Um,
think I need to be within 30 feet to cast the spell.
Yeah, so
Oh no, I'm sorry, it's 60 feet. So yes, I don't need to be that close, but I did approach a bit.
yeah, unfortunately, this seems to be the curse. Whenever somebody initiates combat with a spell or an attack, they always
Yeah, we roll up,
poorly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my dex
Um,
is -1, so it's gonna
So
be.
is everybody in?
I am not. I'm at a 23.
You should be able to edit your number or Garrett.
Okay.
Not even in the. there.
Hey, I still go before him.
Okay.
Just
Callum,
the little thing.
you're up. As you speak to him, he sort of turns. His sort of guard was down, but now he sees y'all sort of rushing. Enzo's like getting his duplicate going. Bella's about to cast a spell on him. As you see combat is breaking out, what do you do as you're quick to react here?
Forget
Yeah,
to say surprise.
Yeah, I'll warn him. I'll say you don't have to do this, and I will fire a shot. I can't even see him.
Way
Well,
south.
then,
Oh, there we go. My bad.
yeah, roll it.
I get disadvantage right now, by the way, so I have to roll twice.
I don't think you do.
Oh my god. No way.
Yeah, because I'm level 3 exhaustion.
Okay.
Well, it's not level 3 exhaustion. You just have a -3 to all your things.
Oh,
Level 3 exhaustion is very different.
oh,
No, so that crit is still legit. You just have -3 to that.
okay.
Which is
Whoa.
25, but it's still a crit, so that hits.
Yeah,
Great
well-
start for Callum.
Yeah.
And your
Essentially,
damage is
considering
the same, but
Oh, okay. So I rolled twice, right?
Well, it's just
Right, 'cause
double
it's a
the
crit?
dice, or either I don't know.
Okay.
And also, where is it? Colossus Slayer. So I'll roll another 1d8.
Isn't that only if they've taken damage?
Once per turn, you hit a creature with a weapon attack. The creature takes an extra 1d8 if it's below its maximum. My fault. Again, sorry. It's new to me.
Yeah, so it has to be below, but he hasn't been injured yet.
That
Um,
happens as he takes the hit. He goes, "What? What? You would come here to kill me after everything we've been through, Samily? I
I
do not
don't
want
want-
to do this.
I don't want to kill you. I want to stop you.
Then I will do what I must." After Callum's turn, he's going to take a legendary action, and he's going to teleport. No other way to say this. Teleport over here, and he's going to take an attack against you, Callum, as he pulls out this sort of blade. It looks like a long sword, but with no hilt, and it's got sort of this dark energy that sort of seems to exude from this blade. It doesn't seem to be made of metal. It's made of something else. As he strikes at you, Callum, what's your AC?
15.
So that's going to hit for 13 slashing damage plus 1 force damage. So for a total of 14.
Okay.
You rolled
Ouch.
pretty well there.
Ooh.
Alice, over to you.
She's gonna cast Mirror Image on herself.
Okay.
Because she's kind of just watching. I don't think she wants to say anything. I think she's kind of gonna see a little bit more about how this plays out first.
That happens.
I think she will just swivel around a little bit, try and not be all in one place, but
Okay. I think after your turn, Alice, he's going to use another legendary action. And he's going to teleport over here and attack Enzo. That's going to hit. Wow. He's coming out of the gate swinging too. As that's going to hit for 13 slashing damage plus 4 force damage for a total of 17. Enzo, it is over to you though.
You said 15 plus 4?
13 plus 4, so a total of 17. As Sandrin sort of strikes at you and says, Emily, tell your friends to stand down. We need this. You and I need this. Enzo.
Yeah, he's gonna swing. I'm gonna move my echo over and shout, "You can't control this!" And I will attack twice. Once from my echo
15 is going to miss, but 21 hits.
for 15 bludgeon.
Damn.
Yeah, nice fire on that too. Oh no,
Mm.
15.
No fire, no fire.
Yeah, he does take that as he grunts a little bit as he gets smacked by that.
Yeah, no fire damage, just the bludgeoning. But I will push him. That would have been my second attack, so I'll push him 5 feet from my.
Can you push him closer to the pedestal?
Krissa, over to you.
Yeah, she's gonna turn to Samily and say, "We're not actually gonna fight your dad, are we? There has to be another way, right?" And then she's gonna come over here with Alice and just take a dodge action for her turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Krissa, Sandrin's going to teleport again. No, he's not. He's going to use a legendary action, and he sort of uses the compass again and knocks Enzo prone. Bella, it is over to you now, as everything's happened so fast while you're sort of prepping this spell. You have an opportunity to shift or keep doing what you were doing.
No, I'll walk up to him, but I'm still gonna cast command, and I'm gonna say replace.
Okay, pretty wise. He does pass.
Of course he does.
As he says, "No, I will not be replacing this. Not after everything we've worked for." Anything
You
else? for Bella?
realize what happens now, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to do the celestial form where I'm just glowing and I deal damage to things around me.
Got wings?
No, I chose to do the one that does damage in an aura instead of the wings.
And that hits everybody?
It's everybody within 10 feet of me. So he at least takes 2 radiant damage from
Right now or on their turn?
it's at the end of each of my turns.
Okay, so Claire, Enzo, the
I can
The
move
echo?
5 more feet.
the Echo.
I don't know if 5 feet does enough to, I guess, it
No.
doesn't matter. But
So they each take 2.
yes.
Okay, I think the Echo is dispelled. Claire takes 2.
I thought it had more than 1 hit point, but
It might. I'm not sure. We'll confirm with that when he gets back. But he
Yeah.
takes 2. Okay. So it is over to Sandra takes 2.
yes, he does.
Al, you and the Echo both take 2. Is it radiant damage?
Yeah, it's radiant.
Okay, the echo is dispelled.
Okay. It is over to Sandra now. As he's gonna shout to Samily. Samily, tell your friends to stand down. We can work through this. I do not want to kill anyone. We can use this to be anywhere. Anywhere in the Planiverse we can go. This is everything we've worked for. He's going to cast a spell. I haven't cast this spell in a while, so we'll see how it works. Okay, so everybody except Bella right now, I need to give me a wisdom saving throw.
You said everybody except Bella?
Everybody except Bella.
Oh, well.
Can someone roll a wisdom saving throw for me?
What's
Maybe
your
I just
mod?
need to- +4. So it's
Yeah,
0.
you can also just type it into Roll20.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay,
Was
so
it a 1D?
Samily passes this. Krissa fails.
Oh, thanks, Toby.
Alice fails, I'm sure.
Well, only kind of thanks. I rolled a 3 for you, so
Callum
that can
fails.
I got the roll out. That's all.
Claire fails. Alice fails. As everybody looks up, and Sandrin has cast a hypnotic pattern that sort of dazes each of you as I guess everybody's charmed except for Samly. Samly would have advantage, I guess, as well, but passed anyway. You are, when charmed in this way, you're considered incapacitated, and your speed is 0. As he looks at you again, Samly says, "I implore you, let us to discuss this further, without further bloodshed." So that's it for him. So Claire is incapacitated from the hypnotic pattern.
Is Chris an elf?
Yeah.
Does she have advantage?
Yeah,
against
she should
charms?
have.
You
I have
should,
it.
yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah, you can roll again for advantage on that because this is a charmed effect.
Yeah, so incapacitated
not better.
creatures can't take actions or reactions.
Sad.
Yeah.
Weirdly, they can still take bonus actions. Oh no, they're a type of action.
Yeah.
So Claire is stuck, can't do anything. Samily.
Do
over
they get to
you.
make rolls at the end of their turns or anything?
No, they don't.
Bizarre.
Yeah, I think it's a rough one if you fail. It's like if you save, you're not affected at all though, like for the rest. So
What is Samily
Um,
going to do?
Samily is going to move over, put herself between Sandrin and Enzo, and
Wait, ignore that. I just fixed it. I had to uninstall it and
and-
reinstall it.
she'll say, "We'll be happy to talk to you about all this, but you have to put that down. You don't understand the danger. We've seen what happens when you take the power. It destroys everything." And she's also going to do a little quick lay on hands binder back and give 5 health to Enzo.
As you get
So,
up close to him and say that, he's going to look back to you and he's going to whisper, not like he's just speaking quietly. He goes, "But Samily, I can control it, and we could be anywhere. We could find your mother."
Can I respond to that?
Sure.
Oh, Sammy will say, "You can't control it. We've been to the future. We see what happens when you take it. Everything gets destroyed. Everything across the entire cosmos."
He seems for the moment unconvinced. Anything else for Samily?
Movement, action. Yeah, that's it.
Did you say you gave 5 HP with lay on hands?
Yeah.
Callum, you are incapacitated, so I don't think there's anything you can do at this point. Alice, I think you are also incapacitated, so I
Yep.
don't think there's anything you can
all
do. At
me
this
and
point.
all of my illusions look at the lights.
At the end of your turn, Alice, Sandrin is going to he's going to use a legendary action and use the compass to knock Bella prone as you feel the space sort of shift beneath you as gravity's almost flipped on its head for a moment as you land prone. Enzo is also prone, by the way, from the same thing. I think you were way out. Enzo, over to you. I think you are also incapacitated by this. At the end of that turn, the Sandrin is going to use a legendary action to teleport over here to Callum, and he's going to make an attack. That will hit. This time, it's only 6 slashing damage plus 3 force damage, so for a total of 9.
Does teleportation trigger opportunity attacks?
No.
Because it's not
That
movement.
sucks.
And Callum, you are knocked out of the hypnotic pattern.
Okay.
Well, Krissa, I think you are incapacitated as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bella, it is over to you, as you are prone, but you are not stuck by this.
Yeah, so I'll use half my movement to stand up, and then I can get here.
You, by the way, with that last hit, you see me stagger a little bit.
You can either put the compass back, or we will make you. And I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds on him at 2nd level.
Yeah, roll it.
She reaches out to grab him.
Fuck me.
I don't think it rolled through.
It was busy.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Fucking nat 1. That would have been some awesome damage.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
accidentally
yeah.
touch Callum and deal 24 necrotic.
Oh,
damage.
God.
No, you, as he sort of dodges out of the way, and he sort of unsurprised, but looks over to Samly and says, "You would kill your own father. I'm doing this for our family."
And he
Anything else
takes
for Bella?
the 2 radiant damage at the end of my turn.
He does.
Oh, so do I.
So does Callum
Yeah.
and Enzo. Yeah.
Does the damage knock them out?
Oh, so
Like,
does
how does
Claire.
it-
It does actually.
Oh, okay.
That's useful, guys.
It does.
We're all free. Okay. Woo.
No.
And hey, you only took 2 damage to get out of
Oh,
it.
the
so-
people who took damage. Okay.
Yeah.
That's out of hypnotic
I-
pattern.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're
Oh,
not
that's-
incapacitated anymore. And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. On his turn, he is going to cast a spell on himself as the sort of aura of cold appears around
Did anybody
him.
take Mage Slayer?
Sorry. Oh.
Did anybody take Mage Slayer?
As this sort of aura of cold seems to envelop him in a shield. One might say a fire shield of cold. As he's going to use his bonus action to teleport over here. And that is it for him. As he shouts to Samly, "Samly, I do not wish to harm your friends, but I will to defend myself." Claire is out, and she's gonna look at Samly like, "Are we fucking icing this guy?"
Silly question. Have any of us actually hit him yet?
I mean, I've been
Yeah.
doing damage, but yeah,
Oh,
Callum hit.
I have.
Okay.
With the intent not to kill, by the way.
That is not on that same
Um,
page.
Does Samly give Claire any sort of indication about how she feels about this?
Well, yeah, I think Sammy would say, well, we have to stop him. We know what happens if we don't. He's not listening.
You got it, girl. As Claire's gonna send an Eldritch Blast at him, and that hits for 5 force damage, and she says, like fuck you, sir." At the end of his turn, or at the end of Claire's turn, he's gonna use a legendary action to knock Bella prone, using the spatial compass. Samly, it is your turn.
God fucking damn it. He just doesn't want me running around.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't. Yeah.
He must be
Um,
threatened by me, guys.
Well, he's threatened by that, bringing them out of his fucking spell. Is
I
what's happening.
know.
Yeah, I'm going to, I guess, move over to where he is. And I'll say, you're not listening. If you take that, you're going to destroy everything. You say you're trying to protect our family. Well, I'm trying to protect my family right now from you. And I'll try to smack him. Oh, and I'll sneak in a little bonus action there to activate my Magma Steel Flail.
There you go. Yeah,
I will,
that'll hit.
yeah, for 11 damage.
I think he ice shielded though.
Fire cold or
What is
something,
it?
he said?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fire
he's-
shield.
I didn't
Takes
understand.
7 cold damage as you hit him. His sort of ice shield blasts you back for 7 cold damage. But he does take the 11 damage.
Yeah, it's a spell fire shield, but you can activate it as cold or fire resistance, kind of. So
Yes. Okay. Anything else for Samly? Well, that's a lot. So that's
That's fully it. I'm drained, yeah.
He's then going to use a legendary action to teleport over here.
This guy must have the skinniest legs.
And
Skips like that.
attack Enzo
Yeah.
on the ground.
Oh, come on, man.
Enzo
Oh,
has
man.
reactions and everything. He's not incapacitated anymore, but
That hits for 8 slashing damage plus 4 force damage for a total of 12.
Really glad I laid on hands earlier then.
Yeah, I have 5 health.
That's it for him. Over to Callum.
Yeah, I'll say to Sandra, I'll be like, look, I helped you out this entire time up until now. It's clearly a reason that we know that it's going to destroy everything.
You've
if you
been an
attempt to do
imbecile
this.
this whole time.
I have not. And I'll use my bonus action to shapeshift. But while I'm shapeshifting, instead of that happening, you see a halo go above my head, my fur glow, and wings come out from my back.
it's good to
And,
see you, Freya.
Alice isn't watching. So
Alice-
I'm just
You
like-
guys watch Callum's body shifts into his sort of feral form, but when he does that, he also sprouts these sort of furry wings as well.
That's weird.
And I'll take a shot with my with my short bow of warning.
Yeah, that'll
Callum
hit.
does-
Yes,
Doesn't
you
miss.
will.
Alice doesn't like Callum, but he does hit everything.
Roll the damage, and finally I can use Colossus Slayer for an extra 2. And I
Do
will-
your wings do anything? Any extra damage or anything?
yeah. No, but instead I'll fly 15 feet up in the air.
Got it. Yeah, that happens. As at the end of nothing. Alice, over to you.
I'm incapacitated. I'm looking at some lights.
Yeah.
Both Krista and Alice are like, ooh, pretty lights.
At the end of Alice's turn, he's going to use a legendary action to manipulate space up at Callum, and he's going to knock you prone, Callum, sort of reversing gravity as you rocket 15 feet back down to the ground, taking 6 bludgeoning damage as
I'm out.
he's
What?
manipulated space around you.
Is this considered an attack?
I think for Sentinel purposes, it has to be attacking somebody next to, like, adjacent to you, and they also need to be adjacent to you.
Yeah.
No, it is not considered an attack.
That's not what it says here, but fair enough.
Oh, okay.
It is not considered an attack. As he knocks Callum prone, and Callum falls to the ground and gets knocked out. Enzo, it is over to you.
First things first, I'll stand up.
Okay.
I don't think there's much I could say to this guy that would convince him at this point, so I'm manifesting my echo behind him, taking 2 swings, and I'm probably going to action surge.
So 17 will hit.
So that's 13 bludgeoning damage,
Yikes.
and I'm going to do it again. I'll action surge. I'm not going to push him or anything.
Did you use a bonus action for your thing?
Shoot.
I did, yeah.
Unfortunately, neither of those hit. Though, as you do hit him with that first strike, it sort of catches him, the echo from behind, as it sort of, you can see it opens up a scratch along his shoulder as he is bleeding, as he is injured.
I'm going to take out a potion of healing that I have, but I can't use it.
Krista, unfortunately, is still incapacitated.
Yep.
Bella, over to you.
Yeah, so I will stand up, and then I'm going to run over here.
Smart.
Which is also far enough from Callum that I don't hit him.
Sure.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm unconscious, but you gained a point.
I feel like on the way you should heal him. I don't know if you have a touch one. That's an action, but
Oh, sorry.
I don't at the
Enzo,
moment.
you also took some damage when you hit him.
How much?
11 cold damage.
Oh, yeah, okay.
well, he's
So
unconscious
then I would have saved my action surge, technically.
That's true.
because
That's
he
true.
would
you
have.
would've. Yeah.
Yeah, I am
okay.
unconscious.
Oh, you're also unconscious?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to throw a thunder blast at him.
Okay.
Fuck. I don't think that hits.
That's gonna miss, unfortunately.
Okay. And then bonus action healing word on Callum.
Beautiful.
And then end of my turn, I deal 2 damage each to Krista and Alice.
Which does bring them out of.
I am
the-
so fucking useful, you guys. Just not for doing damage.
that has turned out to be incredibly useful. Absolutely.
Yeah.
As it's back to Sandrin, as he's looking pretty injured, as he goes, "No, I've worked too hard for this. This can't be it. There must be another way. Stand down, or
You
I'll
try.
be forced to finish this." As he's just gonna keep going. So he's going to use a bonus action to cast Healing Word on himself. He gets a bit of health back. Yeah, he's going to. This is the first time he's done this. He's actually taking his multi-attack action. So he's going to attack, and depending on what happens, he's potentially going to change targets. So he hits Claire. He hits Claire twice, as Claire is knocked unconscious after 25 damage. And then he's going to walk over to Callum, who's prone, and attack him with advantage. And that hits for 12 slashing plus 2 force damage. For a total of 14.
Well, you're not dead, but you are out again.
Callum
Yeah.
is knocked back unconscious, and as he shouts out, "I don't want to do this, Samily, but you are forcing my hand." Claire's gonna roll a death save. Yikes.
Emily, if you can get 1, I can get 2 on my turn.
Samily, over to you.
Yeah, Emily's gonna run over here, and she is going to she'll lay on hands another 5 health to add to Enzo.
Okay. Anything else?
No, unfortunately that costs an action to do that, so that's it.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action to teleport in place and attack Enzo again,
Jesus.
dealing 16 damage total. I think knocking him back out again.
Yeah.
As he says to you, Samily, "Enough with this. Your healing skills are unparalleled, Samily. But enough, or someone will get hurt." Callum, I need a death save.
Yeah, you're gonna get one, buddy.
He's done a few of those tonight.
-4 though.
Okay.
Alice, over to you. Your
It's
first
minus
turn.
three.
No, no,
that's
no.
right.
I
You
know,
got one
right?
long rest, it's -3, not -4.
Oh, it's -3, not -4.
Because you got one long rest. Every long rest, it goes down by 1 or up
That's
by
a
1.
10.
Oh, okay, Alice. Not looking at pretty lights anymore.
Yeah, I think she's gonna skirt around this way. She's gonna look at him and say, "You're really risking the entire universe for what? For power? When your daughter is sitting there pleading for you to stop?" As she's gonna throw a 2nd level chromatic orb, and that's lightning.
Yeah, roll it.
I think that'll hit. Should.
That hits.
Beautiful.
21 damage.
Yeah. It's
Um,
like 48.
Any
so.
other effects?
Nope, just some good damage.
Yeah, as you blast him with that, as he gets sort of shocked and the wounds sort of sprout from underneath his armor, you can see that he is heavily wounded. I guess is that it for Alice?
Yep.
Okay. He is going to use a legendary action. And he's going to look at Samly. He's going to say, "You left me no choice." And he's going to take a legendary action to attack Enzo again.
Okay.
No.
As that hits, dealing 2 failed death saves. Now, Enzo, I need a
Another
death
death
save.
save.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Can you whisper it? I don't want to know.
I don't want to know either.
I mean, we'll see
Oh my
it.
god!
Did he roll a crit? He better, that better be a crit.
You motherfucker! As Enzo wakes up.
The unkillable. The
Enzo
unkillable.
fucking gets hit and wakes up. Are you fucked? Fuck you.
Oh, that's
What the
amazing.
visual of
Fuck
that? Like he
you.
just like brings his weapon down on Enzo, and Enzo just opens his eyes.
Open his eyes.
Is
yeah,
that the
of
beginning of
adrenaline.
my turn though, or the end?
I gotta look it up. I
I think
look
it's
it up.
the end.
Honestly, I think I've heard it's the
think it's at
beginning,
the
but yeah, we
beginning,
really
though.
need to look it up.
They occur at the beginning of a character's turn.
Yeah, I this where is it here? I think you make the death save at the end of your turn is the unfortunate part. So it's already the end of your turn when you regain the 1 hit point. Or is it at the start?
I'm pretty sure it's at the start.
It is at the start.
Yeah, it must be rolled if you start your turn with 0 hit points.
It is at the start. Enzo, you wake up.
You obviously haven't heard my name. I'm Enzo the Unkillable.
Who is this man? He's unkillable.
Oh my god.
Like takes me back to Yanara and you trying to kill her as like barbarians don't die.
Yeah, I'm gonna manifest my echo. And I still have my action surge, which I didn't use before.
Use
And
your
now
action to heal a little.
no, I already did.
Oh,
I have no second wind.
Is his shield still up?
I
Yeah.
think so. It's not concentration.
I'm
I know,
making
'cause a
4
lot of
attacks.
you
I'm
do
making
it.
4 attacks. That's what I do,
Can
man.
you? You might just die in the first one.
That's true.
That
I
is
think it's gonna
true. I'm
backlash,
totally
but-
gonna die on the first one. Unless I push him away and then
Well, it still deals like it's retaliatory damage.
24
I got
hit,
you.
so you deal 12 bludgeoning damage.
yeah. I'm
How
trying to
many?
push him away from me. Oh.
Oh.
Are you taking your badge off?
No, I'm not. I'm just I just get up after that and like one final swing, pushing him 5 feet. He doesn't go off this disc here, but kind of goes off to the edge of it, and Enzo just takes a knee and leans on his maul. Exhausted.
As
Damn.
Sandrin falls unconscious, Enzo's badge flares. As he gets knocked, the compass sort of goes flying out of his offhand. Enzo, as you reach out, are you trying to grab it?
That's scary.
Yes. Question mark. Yes, I am.
As Enzo, you grab it, and time seems to slow around you. As you see Kryn, who has been nearby this whole time, is now down by your side as he says, "Well, I'll be damned. I think this might be my new favorite moment in history. I think it's your time, kid. I
My
know
time
some
for
people are
what?
dying, but I've got to know, what is Enzo going to do with this?"
I don't. Oh man, I don't even know.
As you feel the power of this spatial compass sort of coursing through you, you feel like you have the ability to be anywhere you want to be instantly.
I think Enzo's pretty scared to use it though. So he's gonna be quite conservative. Like he doesn't want to cause the same thing. So he's gonna focus more on healing and stabilizing people.
Yeah, then that happens. I don't think we're really at risk here. Callum passed. Claire did fail, but
So she could
Like-
roll in at 1, but
but Krissa is next, and then Bella. So
And Bella will run
Um,
over and heal her and Callum
so-
if nobody else does.
what is
Krista
Krissa
also
doing?
has. Yeah, she can heal someone. So she'll just look at Bella like, oh, I can heal Callum if you want to get Claire.
Sure.
Yeah. So then she will come over to Callum and cast Cure Wounds
That happens. And Bella, you're going to.
for 7.
I will end my aura of damage as a bonus action, and then I'll jumpstart Claire.
As Claire awakes, we are out of combat. As you all see Kryn standing next to Enzo, as you hear him speak, as he says, "Oh hell, I mean, when I sent y'all back, I didn't think it would turn out this nice. Now, why don't y'all put that thing back so I can get my dance partner back?
Please.
Absolutely.
Don't make me command you, Enzo.
Unless you'd rather do something else, there, Porter.
No, Enzo.
I was gonna say if Enzo tries
Yeah.
saving it off, Bella will cast command on him.
The villain arc.
Oh no.
Are you going to be able to stop him if he comes back for it?
Can we
I think
just take his tuning
We'll
fork
figure
or
that
something?
out. As you see, space is sort of. I know here it's not that big a threat, but you guys remember that elsewhere the space ripping through is quite a big threat.
Oh yeah, yeah. I implore you to put it back. Now I have the ring. We can teleport Sandrin over to
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
okay.
So Enzo, you head over there.
Yeah, I would probably use my echo to teleport there.
To quickly put it back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as you see, Kryn is immediately standing right next to you. As you're at this altar.
If I put this back, how is that gonna get your dance partner back? If you have the time dial.
He sort of nods and goes, "Well, I mean, this is the source of all her power. So you put it back, we'll be at balance once again. I might have to help her pick her up. It's been a fall after all, but isn't that what partners are for?"
Enzo will like look over and nod, and he will put the compass back.
Enzo, as you put the compass back in the pedestal, there's sort of a slight shift in the space around you as you see almost instantly this Chandra character returns as she's sort of at your feet. As Kryn, you see, pick her up and say, "Well, howdy there, darling. I think we need to get back to what we were doing before." And she gets up and just sort of brushes herself off and looks over to you, Enzo, and nods as they hop back to resume their dancing. As you see the spatial sort of rifting and shifting recedes, and balance takes over once again in the mirror planes, and that is where we are going to end tonight's session.
Okay.
Oh,
cool.
what does this mean?
We
for
did
us?
it.
I don't know, Sandrin. Oh, we're just gonna continue.
it for
I don't know
now,
how
but-
long we're gonna go.
Fucking
until-
believable. Not even one death. Not even one.
Well, Callum for a minute.
Yeah, Callum died.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Callum died early because he got unlucky on those checks. But I was trying so fucking hard to kill you.
Not hard enough.
Natural 20. You
Well, we left Sandrin alive, so you can bring him back
Yeah.
and he can kill us later.
Yeah.
I'm still here. He's still right there.
Yeah.
Just unconscious.
Oh gosh, you guys. Oh,
can't
you're
believe he
so
killed the bad
good in
one.
combat though. It's a problem.
Yeah, we had some lucky rolls.
Look, yeah, if I didn't take that version of ASMR though, we would have been fucked for that
True.
whole fight.
Yeah, that was
True.
so good. That was so good.
Yeah.
Clutch.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, Garrett, I was terrified. I didn't think we were going to win.
It was quickly turning. When 3 of them were down, I was like, okay, we have healers, but now they're going to be spending their actions getting them up. So
Yeah, like his turn coming around again would have been critical. So I mean, then again, had he not attacked Enzo, you still would have rolled that 20 and
yeah, I mean, Alice got lucky with that like spell because it was a roll to hit. So
Mhm.
yeah, that was a huge hit. 21, like there's nothing you can
Yeah.
do. That was pretty big.
I was like, well, I should probably use this spell
Yeah.
for
well
if
fought,
we
you
if we
guys.
know we're gonna have a
Well fought.
big combat.
Unreal.
Poor
I thought
Ursa didn't get to do much.
Yeah. Krista was a little useless in that fight, but it's okay.
I definitely made a mistake too. I shouldn't have flown in the air. I should have flown back so you can use gravity to knock me to the fucking ground.
yeah, I was like, when you did that, I was like, oh yeah, he can knock him prone, like it'll do some damage.
If you'd only gone like 5 feet up, I think it wouldn't have been a problem. But
Mhm.
Callum doesn't learn that heights are bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
was
only makes
I
rolls
was
if you
like,
go
oh,
over 10
Callum's
feet.
first time flying is gonna be great, and I was like, no, all right.
For real though, or did you get like some weird ASMR traits or something?
Yeah. Just
Nice.
like different to shape shifting, because basically, like, I couldn't really utilize Strider, like my shape shifting type ability. It requires me either or an enemy to end their turn within 5 feet of me, and I was never
It's like as a
within
ranger,
5
that's not
feet.
gonna happen
Yeah.
usually.
Yeah, so I was using it.
I mean, it would have with this fight, but
This
Yeah.
is yeah,
I guess
exactly.
do legendary actions trigger that? That's a big question.
Yeah, and anyone that ends their turn
But
within
legendary
5
actions
feet.
aren't a turn.
But I only have one
Yeah.
reaction, so like I could only be able to do it once.
Well, and thanks for going late, team. I was looking at the time and I was like, I don't know, we're right into it.
I know we
gotta-
were starting.
Yeah.
I was really glad you didn't end because I was like,
Yeah.
I do not want to wait a week to find out how this fight ends.
On that note, I do need to go to bed though. Good night, guys.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Night.
Well, congrats, team. That was gosh, I souped him up. You guys crushed him. And you didn't even go hard too. Like some of you pulled your punches early.
I have a lot of
Yeah.
like stuff I could do, but they're all actions, and it's like it's so slow.
It
Like
was
I
just-
have I took the Armor of Agathis spell, which I'd love to use, but it's an action. I guess like it lasts an
It
hour.
lasts an
If I knew I
hour.
was going to be in combat, I could cast it before, but it's usually like, okay. Like, and I was at the bottom of the turn order, so by the time it came to me, 2 people were already beat pretty bad. So it's like, okay, I got to dish out a little bit of health, which is also an action.
he over half health me in the first fucking swing.
I
That's
think
where I
both
was like,
you,
okay.
you and
I
Enzo
wanted-
were like well over half hit. I think Enzo was a bit lower than you on the first round, so that's why I healed Enzo.
Oh no, I was at 11 health after the first hit. I was down to 11 health.
I think Enzo was under
Max
10.
damage on the first 2 attacks he rolled. I was like,
yeah, I was down to. After the second attack, down to 5. I was like, all right, now we're cutting it close, man. I just fucking revived.
I was extra upset too because I didn't get to use Armor of Agathis, and then he basically did that to me when I attacked him. And I was like, oh, that's just salt in the wound. Unbelievable.
well played, you guys. I'm
Yeah, that
Oh
was,
my God.
that was
I'm
a fun
impressed.
fight.
I'm impressed. Y'all did it.
I know. Is this like I don't know? Are we finishing out the year?
Well, I was thinking about that. I'm like, is this the conclusion? Like, was Sandrin actually evil, or is there something more going on here? Like,
No, I don't. I genuinely
is this
don't think
over,
so.
or are we just getting started?
He did say you just wanted to find your mother. So I think it was like him going to. It's kind of like someone just wanting to watch the world burn. Like
I mean-
he'd rather watch the world burn than not have your mother.
I mean, there's still a few threads we might want to follow. Like, do we want to go try and save Juliet? Do we want to save Milo's mom?
Yeah.
That's
The other
We don't know
thing
where the world is
too-
going to be after this, but
Well, I think the biggest problem is that he still knows how to get here. Like, he could just come back tomorrow.
Well, yeah, but
yeah,
that's
that's what I'm saying.
that's why I was gonna suggest we go to Mara. I don't think Mara would allow it
And he can portal, so like, I don't know that I trust a prison.
because Mara. Yeah, I just don't think Mara.
I thought you talked to
So
him
they-
more, to be honest, to get a little bit more info. Because yeah, you
I
guys are
was going
blind-
to.
totally blind when it comes to Sandrin's motivation and where he's coming from. I guess we only picked up snippets. So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Well, I feel like we've kind of quizzed a little bit before, but everyone was pretty evasive with their questions. So you're like, oh, why do you want this power? And they're like, oh, it's the ultimate power in the universe. It's like, yeah, but why do you want that? And they're like, who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool motive, still murder.
Yeah, I think for us, we're also like, we know the consequences if we didn't stop him. So it's like at the end of the day,
Yeah.
we're going to do what we
Yeah.
have to. So
Now, but the thing is,
Yeah.
like, now we either gotta kill him or convince him that it's super evil. So
Yeah, and I think that's why I'll suggest we go back to their realm and talk to Mara. I think she's a big opponent because there's no way, at least from what I've gathered so far, there's no way she knows. Like it's kind
well,
of.
she's like the whole spacer organization is all about getting here.
I don't think specifically here. I think it was just being able to travel.
I was under the
First
impression
place,
the whole like spacers versus timekeeper war was just about getting here first.
Yeah.
But then Milo's mother learned something that made her not want to come here because she had all the information to come here but chose not to.
That's a
I feel
good
like she
point.
did go
Actually,
here and must have like done time situation. Saw too much, maybe.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
what
this has
I'm
all
thinking.
happened before. We're not the first ones to do this time travel shenanigans.
I think she
I'm
must
sure
have done
not.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, she must
And
have.
that's a good note to keep at least for next week. She's probably the one to talk to.
Yeah.
I think
Well, maybe we
regardless,
can maybe
have
we
to
could
go back.
somehow convince Sandrin to go with us. The trouble is,
Well,
like, he can just pop back here. We cannot.
He's unconscious. I can just tie him up.
But
Then
can he just
I
teleport
use
out
my-
of that? I don't know how
then-
powerful his teleportation is.
No, he was wasn't he teleporting because of the thing? Yeah, he can't teleport now.
What thing?
Are you sure?
He
saw him
was
using it,
he was
yeah, you saw
He
him.
got
yeah,
here
was using
initially.
it. Yeah.
Huh.
But
Yeah, I don't think we're done, but this is sort of definitely an ending of sorts. Maybe this is the mid-season finale. Of,
Yeah.
Was
mid-season finale? Yeah.
was this how you expected us to get back here?
Yes.
Okay, so the correct solution was leveraging Darren.
No.
get a tuning fork.
That was not the correct solution.
I mean,
Oh,
how was
They're
a
all-
solution?
it's not like there's no right answer. Like it was one of the ways, but I thought if you didn't rest for him to get you the message, then he wouldn't have had a chance to show up because of his like dream prayer. So you might have missed him even if you tried, right? So
So I was racking my brain on like how we actually could have gotten here. I
well, you
don't know.
figured it out.
Oh,
Yeah, we got here.
Honestly, we could have risked it all and used the pendant too.
That was always an option. Yeah, I always knew that things get really dire. You just die.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you guys figured it out. I know this is a pretty complex arc, but y'all figured it out. So that's pretty cool to see.
it was definitely it was definitely something.
I
I
kind of
don't feel like we
Kryn.
figured anything out. We still don't know anything.
I kind
guess
of like
that's
Kryn though.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Kryn?
Yeah. I don't know.
Prince cool, right? Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a good guy.
Yeah, I just like the image of like time and space, like forever engaged in like a delicate dance of like
That's great.
nothing falling apart.
Hmm.
I was like, okay, what would happen if you took away one of those dance partners? Wow.
I'm kind of curious if us putting it back still didn't like. I don't know. Was there still planes that like got destroyed and could they just repair everything? Oh man, that's gonna be the question.
To be honest, when we got here and there was like the two ghostly figures, I thought it was gonna be like one of them's like a good guy and one's a bad guy, and they're keeping each other here, but like he let the bad one out or something by mistake.
Well, now that you guys are here, I can say I wondered if at some point, because you've been here twice, at no point have we ever considered even looking at the time dial until basically Enzo was sort of forced to in that last encounter. I was worried that if he took that one, that you'd go over and take the other one.
I had
I
thought
thought
about
about
it when
it.
we came in this room. I was like, oh, but it's pretty far away. Like,
I
I
had
was like,
thought
but if
about
we got
that.
desperate,
Kind of hoping we could talk Sandrin down, to be honest.
Yeah, I wanted to try at least first.
He didn't
But-
even humor us. We're
You
like,
wanted to
oh,
try first, you shot him right away.
Well, I didn't shoot.
Oh, Bella was in there right away.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then I tried talking to him and then shooting.
I mean, had she rolled better initiative, she could have just ended it right there. You know what I mean? Like if the spell had worked, yeah, she was shooting her shot for sure.
it depends on how command goes, though. Is like if she told him to put it down, is there anything preventing him from just picking it up after he fulfills the command spell?
No, but he has to spend his action doing it, so it could have like.
Oh, it's like he'd have to put it down and then spend a whole round of combat waiting to pick it back up.
Yeah.
That's assuming we would have continued engaging in normal combat with him after he put it down.
Yeah, true. Like maybe, yeah. So.
It's like, oh, he put it down. We're all good. And then he picks it back up. And like, I'm back in combat.
like nothing else.
Yeah, I did think you would talk to him a little bit more, but I guess I'm glad because I was like, oh, like it feels urgent. Like it feels like no, we have to do this right now. Otherwise, like if it wasn't that urgent, then you could have talked for an hour. Like
Yeah.
I feel like we threw out some like heavy comments and he didn't even humor us. We're like, yeah, we've seen the future. We know how it goes down. And he's like,
Yeah.
who are you?
Walter, I was trying to get in his head a little bit and try to be like, a bunch of kids show up. They obviously know something. Oh man, Walter, you missed a hell of a set. Sorry about that.
But you got us here.
Super
muted.
muted, by the way, Walter.
Muted.
Dang it. I'll watch it, but it sounds
watch
intense
back.
so far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had Milo take us here for the finale.
Yeah.
You were there.
Really?
this year. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Toby, I was like, he probably could be convinced, but like if you're at the top of Mount Everest and you're like one step away from the top, and somebody's like, no, don't take that last step, you'll die or something. I was just like, it'd be very hard to hear that.
I'm curious what the fuck Callum did to Sandrin for him to hate him so much, man.
Stood there fucking hugging his wife like a weirdo twice in a row.
Oh my
I'm
god.
crying
Oh
in
my
my wife's
God.
arms. What the fuck?
Oh, he wasn't around.
You heard about it.
Damn.
Okay, well, now that we're done with story, we can go back to teenage drama. I'm like, Alice can
Maybe.
scheme how she's gonna break up her parents' relationships.
Yeah, true. Like, yeah.
Wait, did you guys figure out all the time stuff?
Yeah.
We didn't
Huh.
really figure anything out. We just stopped Sandrin from taking the thing off the pedestal.
Yeah, we got Darren to make us a tuning fork that got us all the pieces we needed to get here, and then
Yeah, you did miss a bit of my Aussie accent.
Dang it. But did I miss Caesar? Julius Caesar.
he wasn't.
No.
No, he wasn't here.
Oh, then I'm okay.
That's clearly our favorite voice. right
Yeah.
there.
Julius did not make an appearance. Yeah,
Well, all right. I'm crashing.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out too.
Same.
I gotta eat dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Miss
I-
Walter. But good to see you, man. And thanks,
Yeah.
team. Great
Yep.
set.
Yeah,
Well
thanks
done,
for the
everyone.
session,
Yeah,
Garrett.
no, that was amazing, man.
Well done, you guys.
Yeah.
Good-
Have a great night,
thanks for the
everyone.
session. Good
See you
night.
next week.
Night, guys.
Bye.